Yo, what up, y'all? Luxury Group Podcast.
She get the best of me, I'ma give her what I got.
Episode 9.
Keep it 100, she was the one who really believed in me. Got to the back, so you already knew, and y'all nigga changed the scenery. And I don't really care about no.
Yo. We in the building. What's good, baby?
It's good, we living.
Yeah, nerd. What up, my nigga? What up, Rico?
What's up, man? What's good with y'all?
Here, what up, baby? Score. Let's go. We in the building. It's the Luxury Group Podcast, episode 9, Chemistry. We rocking right now. We in the building.
We live, baby, we live.
Wednesday is the 7-year anniversary of Luxury Group. A lot of people don't know that, but 7-year anniversary of Luxury Group. Shout out to us. Drop a bomb for the gang.
Boom.
Luxury Group.
Yes, sir.
We in the building. All right, we starting off with the NFL today. So the Eagles schedule just dropped. First game of the season, we got the Dallas Cowboys.
That's a win.
Prime time game. That's scheduled for Thursday, September 4th at 8:20 p.m.
Yes, sir.
Prime time Thursday night game. Philadelphia Eagles versus the Dallas Cowboys.
Cow bitches.
Cowboys.
Say it
Cowboys
again, say it
just got.
again.
The Cowboys just got George Pickens from the Steelers.
Oh.
You think
I think
they
you
gonna
need
help him
to
or hurt him?
you need to step up your motherfucking announcer game, bruh, cause you being biased. You just talking about the cat with the Eagles, who they playing. Like, we don't do that. You gonna go to the schedule, Nobody cares about the Eagles. Right?
Whose schedule we going
I thought
through?
you don't like sports.
You want to go
I
through
don't.
the Steelers?
I still don't want to hear about the Eagles. If
wanna
anybody, I don't want to hear about them.
You want to go through the Steelers? The Steelers schedule.
Nah,
see how light work.
nah, we cook.
See how light work.
Nah, we cook.
All right then, nigga. We not.
Y'all
We
know
talking
that.
about a championship
Niggas
team.
don't want
That don't mean
So, then,
shit.
so let's go down the line then. What we talking about? Do you think your boy George Pickens can help the Dallas Cowboys be a playoff team or a championship team this year?
Nah, I wouldn't go that far. It all depends on Dak being healthy. You know, Dak, he just
I was
can't
about
stay
to ask you,
healthy.
You think he gonna stay healthy?
Yeah, if he stay healthy, they got a shot. But they always choke, so they choke artists.
They just not a true team.
No, they just got an owner who think he the GM, think he the coach.
You don't think he is?
Yeah, he
he
just-
hired yourself for the
Yeah,
job.
he's just a
Y'all
goofball.
give no facts. Them niggas is just trash over there.
When Jerry Jones
gets
pass
to 'em.
away, they'll be a good team. They'll be a good team again.
Damn.
The pressure gets to them. The stadium too goddamn nice.
But they might not,
They
because
gotta
his son
act
is
like they from the trenches
up
with the
next.
football.
Second game of the week, we got Kansas City
Kansas
Chiefs.
City.
Rematch of the Super Bowl. You think the Eagles gonna win it?
Of course.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
I said, of course.
That's what my picks is gonna be on FanDuel, nigga.
Yo, it's like they try to give us a reverse schedule with shit at the end of the season. We got the Rams after that, week 3. Then we got Tampa Bay. They've been getting the best of us for a while.
Yeah, they got our numbers. Todd Bowles.
Man, fuck that shit.
Fucking us up.
He said they been fucking us up.
They trying to make it a little harder because we've been dominating.
Tampa Bay been beating our ass last
Right,
couple years.
right.
Hey, drop a bomb for Tampa Bay.
Boom.
We're gonna drop a bomb for
We gotta
Tampa
take
Bay.
that.
Baker Mayfield turned to an all-time quarterback when he played against us.
We got Bo Nix, week 4.
Nobody,
Denver Broncos. I think we're gonna cook the Broncos.
Nobody worry about Bo Nix.
We got NYC,
What NYC?
New York
Giants.
Giants. We got the Vikings after that. Excuse me. We got the Vikings after that.
So New Jersey Giants and then the Vikings.
We got the Giants again. Then we got the Packers. Then we got the Lions.
The Packers might be the one.
I think we're gonna put them niggas in the blunt.
I think they might be
And
the one.
smoke them.
We got the Lions. We got the Cowgirls again.
They said the Cowgirls.
The Bears, the Chargers, the Raiders, Washington, the Bills, and Washington at the end. So we don't play Washington to the end of the season. Make them wait for the ass whooping.
The young boy gonna cook y'all.
The Bills is
You think Jaden Daniels gonna
always
cook us?
a challenge.
Man, they got Debo Samuel now.
So you think Debo make them a championship team?
No, he just made them closer to be able to get up out of there.
Diligent.
Yo,
What you think, nigga?
my fault. Say that again.
Do you think Debo Samuels make the Washington Commanders a Super Bowl team? We got them at the end of the season, bro. Final game of the season, and like
Any
week
given
16.
any given Sunday will make them a championship team.
Yeah, I was about to say like
They just lost
not
to
at,
y'all.
like consistent level, but
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
I don't know.
They
It's
coulda
like-
beat y'all,
it's
though.
like,
Bro, our
what's the
last
name?
3 games,
Game
we
was
got
already-
them twice. You think they beating us?
fuck no.
Probably one. They'll get one.
You don't think
Yeah, they will.
He just say no, he said
Dog,
fuck no.
they're
They're not
no,
beating
they're
us.
not
I'm
gonna.
not saying that
They're
won't
not gonna
become
start.
a potential
They're not gonna start.
threat,
If
but
y'all
not this
season go the
fast,
way it's
no.
supposed to go, they're not gonna start on week 17. They're not gonna
They
start.
still need time for chemistry.
They're not gonna
because
start
there's
the
a lot of
starters.
Eagles- there's a lot of
Shit,
Eagle
yeah,
problems
they
for
will
that
for
team.
us.
Not if y'all season go the way it's playing.
If they season, our starters.
No, I'm saying they'll bench y'all starters if y'all season go the way it's playing.
We'll bench our
That's playing.
starters even against them if it go the way we.
If
play,
you're already
yeah.
clinched, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
if we clinched and we won, nigga, we not
I
playing.
love
Jalen.
when we do that shit.
Jaden Daniels might not see Jalen Hurts until
I love
2027.
Nigga talk about you love that. Y'all won the Super
I
Bowl
love
twice.
that.
You don't love nothing. You
I
new
love
to it.
that.
You new to it.
It don't matter.
We've been to the Super Bowl
Don't-
twice
why
in the
you
last
mad,
4
man?
years.
You new to
Why
it.
you
We've been to the
mad?
Super Bowl twice in the last 4
Oh,
years.
that's cool.
And we got two.
How about before that?
We went again. In
So
2017,
relax. Just
2018.
relax.
baby.
No, you won twice.
Bruh.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, just relax.
It don't
Calm
matter
down.
if we won.
Y'all getting too
We
used
still
to.
going.
Y'all not
We getting
used to.
going.
Y'all not used to winning yet.
We getting used to going.
Chill out. Y'all
We wrapped
get
up.
beside
I don't know.
y'all
We
We
getting
self.
used to going.
I'm saying,
Bro,
y'all
y'all
just
niggas ain't been
y'all
good
just
in
got
so
off of the
long. Well, here
no,
you
y'all
go.
just got off of the stats.
Here you go.
Cause remember they used to say that the championships mattered first. Remember that was y'all argument for y'all won the Super Bowl. It was we got this many championships for the Super Bowl era. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Thank
When
you.
the last time you
know what I'm
been?
saying? What? Steelers? Shit.
That's your team?
2000.
We gotta invest in the
Pack
cricket.
them niggas.
We gotta
Cool,
invest
speak
in the
up,
cricket
cool.
spot, nigga. Pack them niggas up,
Pack
son.
them niggas up.
Nobody got more than us though. You know what I'm saying?
Pack them up. You start talking about old shit, we don't want to hear that.
I don't talk about old shit either. Y'all talk about stats. That's why y'all like LeBron so much. LeBron is the go to stats.
Hey, how you get over there?
Bro, we on football.
How he get over there? Right.
Cause
He switched the whole
Eagles,
thing.
Nah, Eagles fans were stat men. They were stat man until they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Now
that's
they-
me.
Now y'all don't have to talk about stats no more. Now y'all understand.
Yeah.
Stats don't matter.
We in there.
Stats don't matter. Cause what's Nick Foles' stats? He got you there. Did his stats
One
matter?
championship
not at
ring.
all. Exactly. His
That
stats didn't
count.
matter. Just the way he played that day. Fuck
Nah,
stats.
for that
Give me
end of that
chips.
season, nigga.
Yeah, but still.
So yo, they put out a
Y'all
top
was
10
ready to
list.
burn.
The media put out a top 10 list of who they think is the top 10 teams in headed into the 2025 season. Number 1 is us, nigga.
Of course, as it should be.
I mean, that's
Sound like a bird.
Number 1 is us. Number 2 is the Ravens.
Decent.
Then it's the Chiefs at number 3. The
I thought-
49ers.
I
shouldn't
thought they
even
would be number
in
I
there.
figured
Why?
they get that.
49ers at number 4 is kind of crazy.
No, it's not.
No,
Bruh,
it's not.
you think old boy bouncing back this year?
The 49ers are notorious for
Put the
doing
Bills
the
in their
most
spot.
with the,
Despite a
with the
disappointing
least.
6-11 season in 2024, the 49ers are expected to bounce back, especially with one of the easiest schedules in the league. Yeah, they got
Yeah.
that. Their talent-rich roster positions them well for a resurgence.
They just get
okay?
hurt. They just get hurt a lot.
Coming off of consecutive Super Bowl appearances, the Chiefs, led by Patrick Mahomes, continue to be formidable force. Their consistent performance keeps them among the league's elite. But they're going to get blown out again on week 2 when they come see us. All right, so they got Detroit at number 5, the Buffalo Bills at number 6. What they say about Josh? With Josh Allen at the helm, the Bills remain a top-tier team. While they may look like a bolster, their receiving corps, their overall roster strength keeps them in contention, I guess.
Well, you said the 49ers were?
Man, they
49ers is number 4, bro.
You don't
Bills
think
is
that,
number
you don't
6.
think that
They gotta put some respect
That's
on the
kind of
Lions.
high
I
for
was
them.
just about to say
What?
with the Lions.
Shit's
It's
not
not
like
high.
number 8.
Bro, they went to the, Super Bowl with Jimmy
the Lions did
Garoppolo.
not need to be that low.
They be winning, bro. The Niners
They
be
do.
winning.
No, I'm
bro.
not saying that. They do be winning. I just felt like
They just
What
gave
happened
the
last
season
season?
that
They just
the
gave Brock
Lions just
250.
had.
Yo, talking to the mic.
They just gave Brock 250.
After
what
the
happened
season?
last season?
Yeah, the Lions
What?
put in work.
Brock Purdy was hurt. Brandon Ayuk was
That
hurt.
nigga was hurt. He was listen. He
So
get
why?
hurt
So
a
why
lot.
are they ranking him
He
higher?
get hurt a
than
lot.
the
He only-
Eagles
this
knocked
is
him out.
that was his second season.
And the Eagles knocked him out his first season. Second season, he got knocked out because of what?
Give it a
He
work.
can't even be on the field to try to give them a championship.
They number
So
4.
he might as well
Hey,
sit
yo,
down,
listen.
pack his ass
Dallas
up, get
is
him
at
up
number
out of here.
7. They got Dallas
Facts,
as one of
son.
the top 10 best teams in the league, in the whole league.
The Lions should be in that position.
They 5.
Dallas is the Lions is 5. Buffalo Bills is 6. Dallas is 7. Number 8 is
That's
the
crazy.
Los Angeles Rams. Number 9 is the freaking Bengals with Joe Burrow, and number 10 is the Dolphins. Tua shouldn't even be on the list, bro. Tua always getting hurt.
He got a concussion issue, but when he out there, he out there.
Dizzy man, yeah, that's him.
He be throwing up
Dizzy
stupid
man.
gang signs when he be messed up. Bro, fingers, arms, legs, everything locked up. He be out there stuck.
He lay on the floor, look like Joey Jihad.
And that's not even
Nigga look like
funny,
you
bro.
playing
He
saxophone.
on the floor look like Joey Jihad.
That
Look like you
nigga
playing a
said Dizzy
saxophone.
Man.
That's fucked up. God bless
Damn.
Tua. Drop a bomb for Tua.
Like he playing the saxophone. It's crazy.
Nigga said God bless to it.
Yeah, God bless Tua. Talk about
Hey,
Lord.
yo.
Drop a bomb for Tua.
One more, he done.
Drop a bomb for Tua?
We're
Did
gonna
you drop the bomb?
for
Hold on.
Tua. B.
And there's his concussion. And there's
Hey, yo, look, it's the Luxury Group Podcast. We new to this live stream, so y'all gonna get real cringe-worthy moments, but we gonna keep turning up on y'all. You heard? All right, so here we
Enjoy
go.
the Bluespurs.
We keeping it in. We keeping it in NFL, yo. Shout out to Antonio Brown. Drop a bomb for Antonio Brown. AB was one of the first celebrities to show us love. He said he fucked with the podcast, so we ain't gonna kill him. I mean, I'm not gonna kill him. I can't speak for everybody else. Shout out to AB. Over the weekend, the former NFL wide receiver Antonio Brown was involved in a violent incident at a boxing event hosted by streamer Aiden Ross in Miami. Videos circulating online showed Brown in a physical altercation outside the venue, during which he allegedly pulled a gun and he fired shots. The confrontation reportedly began when several individuals attempted to steal AB's jewelry off his neck, leading to a fight that escalated near an alleyway where gunfire was heard. Miami police responded with reports of gunfire and briefly detained Brown for questioning. No injuries were reported and no arrests were made. As of now, AB later claimed on social media that he was attacked and emphasized that he was only temporarily detained but not arrested. So
Hey, he
He
beating that.
kicked the shit
That's
out of
over
that,
with.
that fucking security
It stands
guard,
your
too.
it stands your ground in Florida. So Wild
That
Wild
nigga,
West.
nigga run outside like this. And all you saw, bow, bow. Say, oh shit.
You don't,
What the
Kicked the shit out of him with them moon boots on too.
What the fuck was that?
And if I'm not mistaken, I think that was his security because when he kicked him, people had to tell him like, "Yo, chill, that's your security." Then he had to stop because he was about to kick his ass
I don't
again.
know what's going on.
I was
I
like,
didn't
"Oh
realize you was
shit."
hating on your
I
security.
was trying to figure out where they was at. They said like
he said he was at a boxing event, bro, hosted by Aiden Ross.
Something always happen
Aiden
around
Ross.
that nigga. Aiden and that nigga Jack Dortree or whatever his name. Every time something happen around them two.
Yeah, Aiden be wild.
That's what his streams is
Hey, yo,
about.
so we're going to keep it AB. What y'all think about that video? Anybody here see the video clip of AB versus Shiloh Sanders?
Yeah, on the field. Yeah,
Nah,
on the
nah,
field.
it's
Actually,
AB was running a route and Shiloh was sticking him.
cooked
But they say that AB dropped a clip earlier edited where he was shitting on Shiloh, so Shiloh dropped a longer clip where he locked AB down.
Yeah, I
Bro,
heard
I
that in
ain't
the
gonna
comments.
hold. He had him in a clinch. He had AB in a
They
choke.
said
Oh,
they
AB.
said Shiloh doing this thing right now
Yeah, Tampa Bay just gave him $2 million.
in the mini camp.
Tampa Bay just signed him. He active roster.
And and they say who looking like the starter for Cleveland, right?
Shador.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, shit. I hope so.
Exactly.
I hope so.
They
There's
talk
gonna be a
about-
lot of rollies in there.
Word up. Don't get your shit tooken. Word up.
Stick it to the man, brother.
Word is mine. Yo, so who y'all think fans is worse, the NBA or the NFL?
NFL for sure.
NFL get crazy.
Way worse.
The Eagles
They be-
alone, the
they
Eagles
literally
alone
be
is
fighting.
crazy, bro.
They
The
literally
Eagles,
be
and I ain't even
fighting
saying that
in
as a fan. Like the Eagles
I
fan base
don't
alone
know,
is
bro.
crazy.
The NFL.
And then the Raiders.
Did the NFL ever have like a malice in the palace?
Bro, they have them all the time.
Huh?
They still be fighting in
Nah,
the
they-
stands
they
and
Oh,
have
shit.
you
malice
talk
in the
about
palace.
basketball. You talking about the
but
Pistons
I'm
and
talking
shit.
about like malice in the palace.
Nah, but they be having
Bro.
they be having
Like, I'm
shootings
talking
in
about,
parking lots.
Everybody.
They be having
Listen,
Bro,
shootings
I'm
in
telling you,
parking
the
lots.
Raiders get like
Yeah,
that,
the
bro.
Raiders and the
The
Niners.
Raiders get like that.
Niggas
Hey,
be
yo,
getting
Mouse
shot
and
in the
Palace
parking
was
lot.
the Pacers, right?
That was the
Yeah.
Pacers,
Pacers
and,
and,
and the
Detroit.
Detroit,
Pistons,
yeah. Which
Yo,
was
that's when
amazing.
Steven Jackson was wilding at
Them
and
niggas is
and
throwing
Ron
balls.
Artest.
I was watching
You never
that
see
shit.
Nigga,
They was wild.
I was literally watching that game though.
Bowls, they was punching fans in the face and everything.
Word.
And then it was the second one with
But I think you gotta say,
with the Knicks.
I just think New York fans in general are the worst, and
Shout out to
Philadelphia
the Knicks.
fans in general. It don't matter what
Hey
sport.
yo, it's crazy you put that in order. You seen New York trying to look like us?
What?
They won that. They won. New York won the.
Oh, you talking about when
they
it's
not
outside?
Boston
Nah,
out,
nigga,
right?
New York been like
They
that.
going
I
to
was
the
just gonna
Eastern
say, I was
Conference
just-
They
Finals.
just ain't never win
Hey,
shit.
bruh.
Turn.
First of all, I ain't say
Yeah,
New
they
York
good.
wasn't turned. I said they was trying to look like us the way we celebrate. They ain't won shit in 25 years, so they ain't used to celebrate.
They still ain't win nothing.
Fuck shit up.
I know. That's what I'm saying. They turning up so early. This might be they
No.
they finals right here. What I'm saying, this celebration, that might
Oh,
be
yeah,
their finals
exactly.
right there. They mobbed the streets. They standing on signs. I'm like, bro, that look eerie familiar, but at least when we do it, we won the conference championship. We ain't do that shit when we made the conference
Jalen Brunson
championship.
looking unstoppable.
City up. They put
Jalen
that
Brunson,
shit.
crazy.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yo.
your boy.
That's
word on,
Mr.
they put
Clutch,
the
yo.
city up. They turned the Empire State Building blue and orange.
Dog, you know what's the dude Wendy? You saw they came at Wendy?
Nah.
Dude on Snap, he was asking Wendy. He was like, "What you got to say now? What you got to say
Yeah.
now?" Wendy was like, he was like, "Shut the fuck up, pussy." Suck my dick, nigga. Word is
Oh,
word is bond, nigga.
there's a regular person talking
Yeah.
to Wendy.
Wendy was walking down the street and he was approaching me. He's like, "What you got to say now?" And then Wendy went to say something. He was like, "Shut the fuck up. We don't care, nigga. Shut up. Suck my dick." These niggas crazy. The police couldn't stop them niggas or nothing. But they never win nothing, bro. They cursed.
Yeah, New York crazy. We're gonna see.
They coming up.
We're gonna
now,
see. We're
Yeah,
gonna
they
get to
coming
that
up.
shit. We about to get to that now,
They had
man.
a nice
NBA
team.
world, we here. NBA. The Mavs got Cooper Flag probably due to them winning the lottery and the draft pick. Do y'all think the NBA is rigged and that they asked the Mavs to give Luka to New York and promised them to LA and promised them Cooper Flag?
Listen,
Because that's the narrative on the internet right now.
I don't believe in anything, but I believe in everything. So you never know with these people, man.
Yeah,
You
that
said a
just
whole
sound-
lot of something and a whole lot of nothing.
That sounded real good. Like, nigga said
I'm
basically.
saying I think it's rigged, but I don't know
Like
about
that,
that
Zay?
scenario.
Wise man know that he knows nothing.
Heard. So,
Nah, but I think they might trade that pick to Milwaukee and get Giannis.
Yeah, Giannis ready to go.
Dallas.
Dallas Mavericks.
Giannis
They
ready to
gave
they
go.
gonna trade
They
Cooper
gave
Flag?
Luka to LA,
I'd rather have
and then
Giannis.
they got Cooper Flag because they
And
got
the
that
number
first
one
round
pick,
draft pick.
yeah.
They might want Giannis.
I'd rather have Giannis because you know what
I
you're getting.
don't think they gonna want y'all.
You know what you're getting. They need a Giannis.
It's not even
They-
really.
they
It's not even
Kyrie
really
and
about.
Giannis?
Fuck, why wouldn't you want Giannis?
It's not about who want Giannis. It's about
they
where
got
Giannis want to
AD,
go.
And
It's not
Giannis
about-
and AD both don't want to play the five. So who they gonna have play the five?
It don't even matter.
Who the Mavericks? Who the Mavericks gonna have to play for?
Yeah, because AD don't want to play the five. He want to play the four.
They
They
already
still
got
got
somebody to
Dave
play the
And
five.
Giannis-
if they get Giannis,
Giannis could play the three.
like if they traded for Giannis, who gonna play the five?
Giannis could play the three.
They still got Derek Lively and
They got
Lively.
Lively at the five.
Yeah, that's it.
And
That's
Daniel
Yeah,
Gafford.
that's
Lively
it.
at the
They're full
five.
down low. They
AD
don't
at
need
the
Giannis.
So
four.
they straight then.
Giannis at the three.
They don't need Giannis.
Giannis at the three.
Yeah.
He could play 3 to 5.
Three. He could play one. He could play 1 through 5.
He can.
Yeah.
Right. Said that shit too comfortable. Like,
Nigga, what?
It's
Giannis at the
positionless
three.
basketball.
But you
It
could
don't matter no
I mean,
more.
Giannis can play the one. Y'all tripping.
For real.
he can, but why would you want that?
Y'all
Like,
do
no.
play the one.
He do play
You
the
gonna
one.
get figured
Majority
out
of the time,
easy.
he bring the
Talk
ball
that
up.
shit.
The whole
Score.
game.
Play the one.
Drop a bomb for Giannis.
So that means it ain't too far fetched.
I'm just saying, with Giannis, you know what
Drop a
you're getting.
bomb for my
Cooper
nigga
Flag, you
Giannis.
don't know what you're getting yet. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Because I ain't want to be racist, but you know, white boys, a lot of white boys that play good in college and high school don't be faring well in the NBA.
Cooper about to be
You know what I'm saying?
like what's
Nah,
that?
but
What's the
Coop- I
boy
got-
Chet?
He got it though.
I got confidence.
And me
bro.
too.
I'm
He got it
confident
too.
Chet
Cooper-
Holmgren.
You know who-
Man,
you know who gave me
can't even say
confidence?
that no more after Austin Reeves,
Franz
and-
Wagner and Al
the
Purse
Bulls.
Seagun.
Caruso.
Caruso.
And Caruso?
Yeah, you can't
Caruso
say the white
nice.
boys is balling.
Yeah, they do.
But
He a hustler.
Cooking.
Cooper's
Sengun?
Like, how old is Cooper? Cooper's young though, bro.
Sangoon was
So
balling.
Cooper
for,
18. He
Houston.
just turned
18,
18.
right?
Yeah, he young.
For him to be his age and still coming into the league, hooping the way he about to hoop.
Yeah, he just turned
Different.
18.
Yeah, especially how weak the league is now.
That's Bron time.
The league weak as hell. So
Facts.
He,
He
gonna,
was
he gonna be
17
all right.
dominating
Right
college
there.
basketball.
Yeah,
The
baby.
league is young, so he
I'm
gonna
here,
fit right
man.
in.
Nah, you ain't here.
I'm
Nigga. You
here,
somewhere
man.
else. Nigga crazy.
I'm here, man. I'm
In
like,
the
Good
most-
job, Coop.
listen.
In the
I'm
most
here.
recent game, May 14th, 2025, the Minnesota Timberwolves, I almost called them niggas the Vikings. Pause. secured a 121-110 victory over the Golden State Warriors in Game 5 of the Western Conference semifinals, clinching their series 4-1 and advancing to the Western Conference Finals. Julius Randle led the Timberwolves with a game-high 29 points on efficiency of 13 and 18 shooting, showcasing his playoff resurgence. Anthony Edwards provided significant contributions, complimenting Randall's performance and helping them maintain the team's momentum throughout the game.
My guy.
They beat the Golden State Warriors. Steph was hurt, wasn't really a challenge. They kind of had an easy roll all the way through the whole playoffs. I ain't gonna lie.
Lakers was sauce.
Lakers was sauced up. I can't
cooked.
go, and that's my team.
LeBron got cooked. That was one he took down.
We was like underwhelmed. We was like undercooked.
He
That was
took down.
one what?
LeBron, he took that nigga down easy.
Who, Ant-Man?
Yeah. And then
He's a bitch ass nigga.
Lakers and five.
Yo, he's a
Hey, yo, but look,
And Luka.
both of them teams,
He took
the
LeBron,
Timberwolves,
he took
the
Jimmy
Timberwolves
Butler
and
down.
the Knicks both won in them trades.
Yeah, it was an equal
Both
trade.
of
It
them
was
niggas
equal.
won in them trades. That's great.
look,
Pretty much.
Both playoff teams, both still rocking.
both still rocking. Look, we gonna get there.
That's a good thing to
Anthony
still
Edwards, shout out to Ant-Man. I said I don't know if he could be the face of the league. We're gonna talk about that in a second.
see. But
Because all the young boys that we was talking about the face of the league is in the playoffs right now and in the conference championships. So we're gonna talk about it. Shout out to the Knicks. Drop a bomb for the Knicks. You know, we up here repping the Northeast.
You got to be consistent on these bombs now.
We dropping the Northeast. We rocking out with the Northeast. Shout out to New York. Right up the highway, jump on 95. Go see my guy, Jalen Brunson. I'm going to stick with my picks. I said I think the Knicks is going to the finals, and I think that it's going to be the Knicks and the Timberwolves. I'm sticking with my picks. I'd love to see Jalen Brunson versus Ant-Man. I know my nigga Rico got Shea. He back in this bitch.
Yeah, I'm right here. Whoever had something to say, I'm right here. I said Shay.
'Cause they definitely laughed that time, didn't they?
I
They
said
laughed.
Shay.
fuck said
I
Shay.
said Shay. Yeah, whoever said Shay, I'm right here. I said Shay. But I did have the Nuggets winning that, though, man. I ain't
We
gonna
got
lie. I had
Tuner
the
in
Nuggets winning
saying
that right
next
there.
off the sports.
Jalen Brunson got 23 points. OG Anunoby had 23 points.
My guy.
Mikal Bridges had 22.
Mhm.
Cat, Karl Anthony Towns had 21. Josh Hart recorded a franchise first postseason triple-double since 1972.
That's tough.
Wait, that was all in
Just playoffs?
the
That
last
was
one?
this last game that they just played.
That's
against the
tough.
Celtics.
Nigga, they
Josh Hart recorded a
Hey, nah, they did. They was
franchise
blowing them out.
first postseason triple-double since 1972. My
That's
mom
tough.
wasn't even born yet.
Yeah.
Everybody in the league nowadays is better.
Yeah.
Drop a bomb for the 70s.
Niggas still ain't hitting motherfucking goals, man.
Hey, yo, if y'all watching too, y'all can hit that live chat and start talking to us as well if you got any opinions.
Yeah, what's up, chat?
Yeah, what up, chat?
I got
I'm
one
newly
person
single,
saying,
lady,
I got
so
one person
talk to
saying
me
switch,
nice.
switch it from the sports
Give
now.
us a shout out, man, if you
Talk
watching.
to me nice,
man.
so don't talk to me at all.
Hold on, let's go into that. What you looking for? What's your requirements for the ladies in the chat?
Pop, pop.
I need a female that's loyal and deaf.
Oh my God, this nigga.
You gonna get all his balloons pop. I swear.
Talk to me in sign language,
We're
baby.
not
If
interested.
you deaf out there and you heard him say that,
This man said, talk to me in
He
sign
said
language.
loyal
I'm tired of talking,
Hey
baby.
yo,
I just want to be
so who
solid.
y'all think? So what's y'all picks for the for the NBA Conference Finals East? Who y'all
Start
got,
first?
the Knicks
Go
or the
around the
Pacers?
table?
Yeah.
I got damn, bro, that's the hardest one. They both hard. I'm gonna go with the Pacers.
I'm going
I
with
got-
Knicks.
You got the Knicks. Who you got, bro?
I got the Knicks, man.
I got the Knicks.
Who you got, cuz?
that's tough.
Halliburton
I
Knight.
was- I was
I
just-
know.
that's what I was like,
I know.
Halliburton Knight.
And he got shooters all around him.
Too, it's nasty.
No, it's like the most equally matched
Matherin
Dog,
be tearing shit.
on both coasts.
I'm going with Indianapolis.
Cause
bro.
what's that dude?
I'm going with-
Nemhard.
I'm going with Indiana.
Nemhard.
Yeah, Indiana. I'm going
All
with
them
Indiana.
niggas. Like Nemhard. You got Anobi. You got
Tyrese
Nemhard.
underrated.
You got
He underrated.
Tyrese. You got Brunson. Like they got
Yeah.
everybody for everybody. You got Cat. You got Turner. Like
Tyrese played D too
But-
though.
But
Well, what's his name turned though?
Turner can't keep up.
Tyrese dad better
Yeah,
not come on the court.
Brunson
I
is
think he
turned
got
though,
banned
'cause
from
he was
wrestling
underrated
games
last
forever.
year for real.
Cerner gotta keep cat.
Right
Yeah,
out
that's
there
that's
trying to
what
fight
that's what's
Giannis.
gonna
Take
be
him
up to.
outside that arc.
Yeah, that's what's gonna
Old
be up
ass
to.
man, somebody grandpop out there trying to fight
I just
Giannis.
hope
see-
that cat don't choke.
That's where I was about to say. That's where Cat be
Man,
fucking
I just
himself
hope he
up
don't
sometimes.
choke,
Like,
cause right there,
dude
that
be
clutch
falling
time,
in love with
one
the
mic.
jump shot for no reason.
yeah, he be turning, he be thinking he
But
Michael or something.
He throwing his
Like,
defender off because he know he gonna guard a big. So if the big step out, come behind the three, he gonna take him down low, blow right past him. That's an easy bucket. He's throwing off his defender. Cause all right, I know you slow, but I'm gonna make you step out here. You gonna step out here? He's gonna blow right past him. He know he not fast enough to keep up with him off the blow by.
So who y'all got in the Western Conference Championship?
Timberwolves.
Minnesota Timberwolves versus OKC. You got Timberwolves.
Even though I said
Shea?
Shea, I got Ant, man.
You got Ant over Shea?
I got Ant.
Man, that's why niggas didn't believe you because you be switching sides.
I got
Ah!
Well, I ain't switched.
Ass nigga, man.
I ain't switched. I got Ant winning it all. You're.
You got Ant with it.
I got Ant winning it all.
Going to the shit.
I ain't gonna lie though.
I ain't that high, nigga. We can't.
I got
Who you
Ant
got?
winning going to the. I want to see Ant and Jalen Brunson. That
Who
was
you
my
got,
pick
Tools?
from the
I
jump.
got
I'm sticking with it.
OKC, bro.
But Shea is nasty. It's not gonna be a walk in the park though.
Shay, yo, they did drop 150 the other night.
Bro,
Yeah, that shit
it's gonna
scary.
it's gonna be the battle of the benches,
you
bro.
think, cuz?
I'm telling you, it's gonna come down to the benches, bro. And they both got deep benches, so it's going. But
They got an X factor in Nas.
I don't know, man.
over there.
If Chet step up,
Yeah, Chat.
I'm telling you, man. If Chet play like he should be playing,
I'm telling you, the key to the
Gonna be
game will be the shooting from the corner by Dort.
it's gonna be all them fouls that Shea be getting.
Nah, bro.
It's gonna be
that's
all them
what he
fouls
do.
that
He
Shea
just
be
a
getting.
spot up nigga. I didn't even know that shit.
All right, man, drop a bomb for the Timberwolves, man. Drop a bomb.
I'm going with Ant-Man too,
All
bro.
right, man.
They put him in the game.
So we got around the room, we got Ant-Man, and we got one OKC, and then around the room we got the Knicks, and we got one.
OKC.
Okay, we got two OKCs, and we got
OKC.
one Pacers. I want to pick the Knicks
Oddball.
bad as hell because I really want to see Jalen Brunson, but I seen this motherfucker Halliburton wild out. So.
Yeah, I want the way they came back
I
from
got
the
the
Cavs,
Knicks,
bro.
fuck.
He said, "What the Halliburton?
New York,
What the Halliburton?"
Yo,
the city I
Dog,
love.
Brunson is looking unstoppable right
The
now,
city
bro.
that never
Like he's
sleeps.
imposing his will on everybody. It don't even matter, bro. He's doing whatever he want to do. And what's some called with those middies? What's the other?
SGA?
Nah, not SGA for the Knicks.
Towns.
Nah, not Town. What's the one boy name?
Hart.
No, what's his name? Yeah, Bridges.
Ooh,
Bridges.
OG
With the
OG
midi
be-
fades. He
OG
looking like
be
me on
getting
2K
busy.
with the midi fades, bro.
I be shitting with Hart.
I put his package. I put his I put his
hero.
go to not his I put his dribble pull up on.
Miles.
That is.
After that, yeah.
Bridges do be yeah. 2K, I do be shitting.
With
OG
OG
Anunoby, he be
bro.
getting
He
busy.
bring that.
He be getting right.
He bring that energy for
Yeah,
him. He
he
brings
getting
that.
right.
Yeah, he be getting right.
Put backs.
Yeah.
All
Hey,
that.
yo.
He brings that energy.
So we're gonna segue into this music shit, man. The music industry been wildin'
For months, for
for
a year.
a while.
For a
now.
year.
Ever
For
since
a
Cat
while
Williams
now.
sat down on that couch.
Ever since Cat sat on that couch, on Shea
The
said.
bullshit went up.
Before we go into the bullshit,
The music
though,
quality went down.
We're gonna come in this shit regular. This for the old niggas on the podcast. Old niggas sit forward, young niggas sit back. Styles P just said Jim Jones ain't got shit on him and he better than Jim Jones. His catalog is better than Jim
Even a young nigga know
Why
that.
is that?
stand
Yeah,
by
I was
it.
about to say, yeah.
And I stand by it.
Even a young nigga know that.
Pack that shit up next.
I seen a nigga.
Jim Jones got
Yo,
one song.
I just seen a nigga that just
I just know
said,
Summer in Miami.
I seen a nigga that said, yo,
That one even
name 4 Jim Jones singles that was hot. And nigga said, ballin'.
We
and then the
fly.
nigga stopped.
Know that.
Nah, Summer in Miami.
What's
was
that?
fire,
Yeah,
too.
Summer with Miami was
Got
definitely.
G's
alright.
up.
G's up. That was
Y'all about to
Max
say
B,
that
really,
one.
though.
Yeah. G-Rod.
What was that?
Blowing smoke out to
Yeah,
G-Rod.
drunk, stupid.
Stupid. It's that.
Hot like space 45.
It's that. Oh, Trizzy.
But it ain't the locks. It ain't Styles. It ain't D-Block.
Man,
so,
Styles P is the
You
one of the
feel me?
goats.
It ain't
nigga.
none of that. So yeah.
Styles P
It's
is a
cool.
goat. Is in goat talk. Styles P is some people's goats, bro.
Right.
His-
He
his
done helped
pen
niggas in
game
times
definitely
of
way
need. Jim
better
Jones
than-
ain't helped nobody. Ain't nobody say you changed my life.
Way better, for sure.
Ain't nobody say Jim Jones changed their life, nigga.
So-
D-Block changed lives.
I ain't gonna
He
lie.
the cleanest dirty nigga
Jim Jones
alive.
make good
Right.
ass.
Get some
Jim
nice
Jones
braids
make
and
good ass
brush it.
albums though. His albums be good as hell.
Nah,
All
I
his
fuck with Jim
albums,
Jones
but
though. I'm just saying though.
He ain't fucking with Styles P.
Yeah.
That was easy one.
I was bumping Vamp Life and all that shit.
Me
Hell
too.
yeah, I was on that. But
This nigga funny as hell.
Just saying.
See, it's niggas like you that LeBron was talking about.
What LeBron was talking about?
He said weirdos.
How do we always get back to
LeBron?
LeBron?
LeBron was a weirdo when he
Nigga said,
chose
"I
to
don't
check
give a
Stephen
fuck,
A. only.
nigga."
All right, so we talking about
Yo, you
weirdos.
gonna clip funny as
Them
shit.
niggas love some
Drop a
LeBron.
bomb for
LeBron,
weirdos.
I ain't Stephen A. You're
Who you think you is? That country nigga?
from Nate Robinson, nigga.
I'm
Jump
a
on
Every
your
time
back
we
like
drop a
Shaq.
bomb,
nigga.
Tua
Fuck
gets a
talking about.
concussion.
Hey yo. So quick recap. We gonna go into our nigga Tory real quick, man.
Canada.
Free the real. Canada. Drop a bomb for Canada. It's Tory.
Yo, free the umbrella, man.
Hey yo, listen. Tory Lanez prison stabbing. We gonna go into it. We know it happened a few days ago, May 12, 2025. Praying for a speedy recovery, young Daystar.
Dance, bitch.
Bull about to be 33 years old soon, man.
Stupid.
They try to get him up out of here before his birthday.
Shout out.
Tory Lanez was stabbed in the face during a morning yard time in California Correctional Institute. I can't even say the name.
Correction.
just the
Correction. I was about to say
face.
correction. That nigga got stabbed up more than just the
Correctional
face.
Institute. He
14
got stabbed
times.
14 times.
Back of the head.
He's serving a 10-year sentence for a 2020 shooting, fake 2020 shooting of Megan Thee Stallion.
Allegedly.
We know Kelsey did that shit allegedly.
Allegedly.
For sure.
He was rushed to the hospital at Bakersfield. Injuries was non-life threatening. The attacker is unknown. Nah, that's a lie. We know the attacker. We got his ass.
And it was a lie. They
Allegedly.
wasn't life threatening. The nigga, both his lungs collapsed.
Both his
The
lungs
Rock is in the
collapsed.
building.
That's life threatening to
That's
me.
life-threatening to me. Yeah,
Stab a nigga in the back of his head.
Both of his lungs collapsed. They stabbed him. I heard they gave him $150, stabbing him back in the
Yeah,
head twice
face,
too.
head,
14
and
times.
Chat said
Crazy
free
as
Tory.
hell.
and back.
All for something that they say he didn't do. You know what I'm saying? Does this stabbing, viral podcast questions, does this stabbing of Tory Lanez change how we view the celebrity status in prison? Absolutely.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
Fuck that shit.
I already
He
knew
did
it was.
I don't think he did it, nigga, but shit. There's innocent niggas in jail. Celebrity don't got nothing to do with nothing.
Man.
Fuck
Nah,
these
yeah.
rich niggas. I don't give a fuck about
Yeah, I don't
these
give a
niggas.
fact that he a celebrity. It's a
Man.
simple fact that he a black
Tory
man on
Lanez,
some shit.
Yeah, bro, it's the fact that he didn't do it. And we
So
know he
what?
did.
This
If
nigga,
Tory Lanez didn't shoot Meg in prison,
you signed that petition?
is this prison karma? We're going to get to it. Is this prison karma or just the price of fame behind bars?
Nah,
What the
man,
fuck
that's
is
some,
prison
that's an
karma?
inside.
I
That's an outside
I would love
This is a
inside
question
job.
by another podcast.
That's an outside inside
Who
job.
will not be named.
The
Yeah.
California penal system, it don't matter who you is. You don't know if you coming home.
All right, so
It's a whole
Tory
different
Lanez
kind of
lawyer
system.
presents new evidence. What's good?
Do you think? Look, do you think because Tory got stabbed, right? Do you think because that happened is the reason why the bodyguard or the security guard came out and
yeah,
said what he said?
Absolutely. And we about to get into that right now.
That shit crazy.
Is it
So
me?
Tory Lanez lawyers presented new evidence from Kelsey's driver and bodyguard. He claimed that Kelsey shot Megan and admitted to her husband right in front of him, right in front of the bodyguard. That the defense is using this as grounds to have fans sign a petition. You know what I mean? The defense was using that to have grounds to have fans sign a petition that she admitted right in front of her husband that she shot that nigga. I mean, to her husband that she shot her right in front of the bodyguard.
But my
What was
thing
his
is,
point?
but peep this though, right? Peep this.
Fucking with Tory,
My
married
thing
and
is this:
shit.
that shit don't matter because at the end of the day, she ain't just whisper that shit the day after he got stabbed. Bitch, y'all knew all that shit, and y'all decided to say
Yeah, but
something
this the thing,
after
she
he got
and
stabbed.
She got immunity when she was in the trial. You're,
Yeah, we understand that, but
He
at the end of
said
the day,
that- he said that he didn't say that. He said that he couldn't see another person sit in prison for something that he didn't do, and it bothered him. But I know that it really bothered him and made him want to come out with that evidence. They say that he came forward with that evidence before Tory got stabbed.
of course.
But the media, yo, his team's smart as hell. Why would you, when something like this happened, why would you hold on to it? You feel me? You need to let that shit go right now while the
That's how you
iron's
know.
hot.
That's how you know this whole shit is corrupted, though. Yo, this whole shit corrupted because one, first off, if
You still
If-
an artist, nigga. Watch out.
you right, but nah, it's like how I don't even know how.
You better
you right,
formulate
right.
these thoughts
Nah,
before
nah,
you
nah,
grab the
nah,
mic,
nah,
nigga.
nah.
Like he said, you still an artist. Watch out.
Nah, I'm trying.
He up there like giraffe ass
Nah,
right
I'm
now,
trying-
high as
I'm
hell,
trying
don't know what to
see
say.
how to say it. I'm trying to see how to say it. I'm trying to see how to say it.
This nigga. Where the
All right,
fuck
we
is
gonna
niggas
circle back.
going?
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
yo,
yeah.
Deacons, lock the doors. Lock the door. Close
Here we go.
close the doors.
Here we go. Hold it down. All right, so he trying to get his thoughts together.
No, yeah. Go ahead. Keep
So
going.
Megan Thee Stallion fans were allegedly doing a GoFundMe for the man who stabbed Tory Lanez. But it's all good.
Wicked.
We know he innocent.
And he a
so free
chomo.
that man.
I just got.
There's been a petition that was started for Tory. It's already over 300K signatures. And a bunch of rappers is now starting to share the petition all over social media. I think it's kind of crazy. I'm going to give it to you 1 second. I think it's kind of crazy that now all of a sudden the industry want to start pushing my boy. But he even said it on his album. The only nigga that really was standing on 10 for him was
Breezy.
Chris Brown.
Oh, right.
Breezy.
So-
my fault. Touch on that. My fault. That's what I was saying. The reason why this shit's so corrupted is because remember when they were saying that Tory couldn't talk when he came out, like after the trial and shit, he went on parole or whatever and shit.
Yeah,
They was
gag
like,
order on him.
they knew all of that, but they knew all of that shit. They knew Tory ain't do it, all types of shit. And the judge
they
still
Let
was
me-
like, yeah, but the judge was still was like, yo, even he can't say nothing.
Let me
Which
ask you a
is
question,
crazy.
yo.
That shit crazy.
You don't have to
like-
go over the whole trial again, right?
He
But
didn't- he should've
my
talked
whole
to us
my
about
whole
that.
thing is
He took the stand. He
That
did.
I didn't
crazy.
pay super attention to it. I already knew what was going on, kind of, but like, what would be her? What did she shoot her for? What did she shoot her for?
Cause they was fucked.
Cause they was all about to
They
be
was all
fucking
doing
Tory.
what they
No.
was doing, right?
Nah, Tory was hitting it. Tory was hitting
He
the
was hitting
girl
both of
Kelsey
them,
off.
nigga.
No, he was just hitting Kelsey off. Kelsey caught COVID, had to go back to Texas. When she went back to Texas, him and Meg started fucking. You feel me? So then Kelsey came back. They went to that party,
jealous.
and
And
then
he was on Kylie,
yeah,
though.
then he was on Kylie, and then Meg felt some type of way. You know what I'm saying? So when they got in the car,
So it was a whole triangle.
yeah, so when they got in the car, they was arguing. So Tory was like, all right, well, you want to come like that? Tell your homegirl what we was doing. So Kelsey like, what you mean what y'all was doing? And he was like, yo, we was fucking. So then her and Meg started arguing. They started beefing. They stopped. They got out the car. Her hairstylist said that Meg and Kelsey always had a ratchet on them. The ratchet was pink and black, for God's sake. You think Tory carrying around a pink and black gun? You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy work.
She hopped out, she shot her, and that's why they said they didn't test nobody else's blood or DNA but Tory's. They didn't
Yo,
test Meg's, they
still
didn't
didn't
test
find
Kelsey's.
None of y'all females hate me,
She
man.
got immunity. She got
They
immunity,
said they
but this,
found Kelsey.
Pack that weak ass gun up.
Yeah.
Pack motherfucking
And she had
Megan Thee Stallion her big ass feet up and
she
get
had
them the
gunshot
fuck out
residue.
of there.
She had this gunshot residue on her. Yeah, gunpowder.
but this is the thing. Tory, the bodyguard said from the jump. He said that she shot the gun 3 times, right? The bodyguard said Kelsey said she shot the gun 3 times. When she shot the gun, she said that Tory ran over and slapped her arm down. Said he slapped her arm down. He never touched the gun. When the gun hit the ground, it went off twice. Bow, bow. You feel me? He said that he felt like it's crazy how they made him the face of not supporting black women when he was.
That's what I want to speak on. That's what I want to speak on.
He said he saved 2 black women, one from dying and one from for going on trial for murder. He said he just didn't want to snitch on Kelsey because she had a whole seed and all that shit. But nigga, you got a seed, nigga.
Right.
Right.
And this
So
is
you
what
taking this charge and risking your life from your son for somebody who did some old wild shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She married, got a whole husband. She shooting this bitch over and she married.
And she
And
jealous
she said
ass
that-
bitch.
and
She's
she
a
said
jealous
that
ass
Megan,
bitch.
Yo, she said this wasn't the first time Megan fucked somebody she was fucking with. She said Megan had a history of fucking her boyfriends.
Oh, so this is wait. So
Females
this is
keep
Megan's
friends like that
fault.
for some
Bro,
reason.
Right,
That's why
because
I'm
Kelsey went
pissed
to-
about all
okay,
this.
okay,
'cause
okay, and then
they,
That's
like
the
he
came
just,
normal
back,
black
they
girl
fucking
story.
around.
like he just
Word.
said, this whole they don't protect black women, but like nigga, who the fuck is protecting us, right? Y'all sit here and see that this whole thing was portrayed to make it seem like Tory did some shit, right? But then I be asking certain people like, all right,
Pandora's
so
box.
what y'all still mad about when it comes to Tory? And there's some people that realize, all right, Kelsey did it, da 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 da. But then they want to say, well, he still deserves to be in jail because he was around people with an illegal gun. What the fuck is you talking
I got
about?
people in my chat saying
How
lock
do you
Megan ass
know
up,
that he
innocent
knew that
female.
gun was around until he tried to save
Where
that
said
bitch
that
from
at?
getting shot?
Chad said that.
But now it's his fault because he was around an illegal gun?
Listen,
That's some Karen shit.
men,
Lock Megan up.
Men-
Chad said lock Megan
Megan
up.
up.
Motherfucker trying to protect a bitch from dying, and y'all say
Chad
it's his
said
fault
lock
for
up, drop
putting
a bomb
himself in
for
that
them bars.
situation.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
What?
bro, sometimes you gotta remember, bro. It's a lot of people in this world who just got a phone and just be typing, bro.
And that shit pissed
They
me
just
off,
say
though.
Pack
they
Megan
first
Thee
thought.
Stallion and her size
That
12
shit
the
made me
fuck
mad.
up
People
and
don't
get
even
them
be
out
knowing
of
what they
here.
be talking about half of the time.
Nigga tried to
bro.
save
Like,
her, and
what?
y'all
That
saying
don't
it's
even-
his fault
Come on, bro.
for being around something he didn't even know was around until the shit was going down.
People don't even know the whole
What the
whole
fuck?
story. You wasn't even there. Exactly.
Everybody knew from his tape, from his Instagram videos, from his dad. Nigga, we already knew what he was saying. That he wasn't trying to snitch. We already knew that. We just thought that he had a good fucking legal team that was gonna do something shit. That's all it was. Them
Yeah, but
motherfuckers
this
wasn't
the
worth
thing.
shit either.
This the thing. He was supposed to had testified, and he didn't.
Yeah.
Testify on his own behalf, and she got immunity to testify against him, and then got up there and said everything she said was a lie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got immunity. Why wouldn't you?
Shit was crazy.
The problem is, yo, men,
She just couldn't. My bad, bro. She just couldn't say that she did it because she would have perjured herself.
men have the capacity to
That's what
call
I'm
out other men's bullshit and take accountability for our own.
And that's
So
why
what you
Megan,
saying?
and that's why
Women,
Megan kept shut, cause she'll go
women,
down too.
they become the victim. They don't never take accountability. It's always a victim.
Megan,
You know
Megan
what I'm
will go
saying?
down too.
It's always
right along with
whatever they did is why is the reason a man did it.
Horseface did.
Oh damn!
Word is wrong.
It's the man. It's the man fault why they did what we did.
That's
But it's
real.
our fault why we do what we do.
That's real.
That's good AI.
Bull look crazy. Hey yo,
Fuck Diddy.
it's crazy because, like I said, the industry now look like they want to support my nigga. But guess what? The first nigga who actually posted the petition was
Locked up.
Chris. After Chris posted the petition, it said free him. Chris went to Manchester, England, and he went out there to hit some dates for his tour. You know, he on tour right now, so they came and got his ass from his hotel room and locked him up for an incident in 2023 where he allegedly bust somebody in the head, a DJ in the head with a bottle, and then they stumped him out.
Damn, they don't
I guess
got
he
no
came back
statute of
to-
limitations.
I guess he came back to the U.S.
Not for 2 years.
2 years is fucking long ass time for me. Shit.
Not for assault. It's like 7.
That's like a week.
Well, he's back over there to go get some bread, and now he got to cancel 3 shows. They keeping him to June 13th.
I thought
He'll
it
be
was
alright. He'll be alright when he get out.
He'll be all right.
He don't get out.
I thought his show started the
Father's
30th.
Day weekend, he's still gonna be in jail.
Cause I thought they was keeping him like a week after his show started.
Yeah, coming up on Father's Day. Now he missing 3 shows. He got the Amsterdam show he missing. He got a couple shows.
I know y'all ladies mad if y'all don't go.
If y'all bought tickets,
I know a couple of y'all, my fault
They gonna
right
reschedule.
down that done dropped the bag on them
Nah, they gonna
tickets,
reschedule.
boy.
They ain't gonna miss that money.
Nah, they not, but still, it's Chris Brown. They want that first time, nigga. Fuck that waiting shit.
Hey, yo, we gotta go into
They be fucking with his money,
our
bro.
weekly rest in peace.
Can I just say one thing before that?
Go.
Hey, black men,
I don't know.
no matter how far you get in life, how much status you got, you are never too far away from your nigga wake up call. And I just want y'all to remember that. Because it's happening in real time.
Preach.
So we're gonna have a moment of silence for somebody right here in our own backyard of Philly. Hold it down. Hey, Mount, drop a bomb for LGP Quay.
You couldn't say his name.
Rest in peace, LGB Quay.
Positive rapper.
He was a positive rapper. He used to spit a lot of bars about positivity, stopping the violence in his hood, putting on for his family, putting on for his city. I used to think that he sounded a lot like Meek Mill, but he was just about to be 30 years old. He was fatally shot during an attempted robbery. And
For his
the
fucking
neighborhood of
necklace.
Philadelphia, according to the police report, 2 masked individuals approached Johnson and a friend attempting to steal gold chains from his neck. Johnson was shot in the chest and transported to a private vehicle to Temple University Hospital, where he was pronounced dead shortly after. CBS News reports that LGP Quay was renowned for his socially conscious lyrics and efforts to uplift his community. He gained prominence with a viral freestyle addressing issues like gun violence and systemic inequality, earning him the moniker the voice of the youth. His collaborations included tracks with will.i.am, such as Insomniac. I didn't even know that. That's tough. A feature from French Montana, Straight for the Bag. Beyond music, Quay was deeply involved in his community outreach, often visiting schools to mentor students and promote positive change. His untimely death has left a significant void in the Philadelphia music scene. Among those he inspired Authorities are, and among those he aspired, authorities are offering $20,000 cash reward for information leading to the arrest of those responsible for his death.
Listen,
Niggas gotta stop being broke. Real shit. Niggas gotta stop seeing a fucking watch and a chain and all of a sudden they want to crash out.
Right. That's
Especially when you try to resell that fucking watch and you not even getting the fucking amount that you really should be getting for it. Bitch, go get a job.
Doing? What is Philly
fuck?
doing? How many people in Philly die every day for something senseless? Like, what are y'all doing? Y'all taking out your own talent, and this is from sports to music. Y'all taking out your own talent. Y'all taking out your own kind, your own brother. You feel me? For a quick come up.
And then it's
because you lazy.
For motherfuckers that ain't even in it though. Like we
lazy.
We hear more about women and children and niggas trying to change getting popped in Philly than a motherfucker who probably really causing havoc. That's the crazy part about the shit, bro. Philly gotta have some self-control.
That's why no sports players want to come to this city.
Word.
You feel me? It's dangerous out here. Y'all stealing football players' cars.
Brown car.
Like, what is going on over there?
Just stole the nigga car. Like,
what's going on over there?
Hey, black on black crime is a myth.
What?
What the fuck?
Are you okay?
I was just saying we killing each other and shit.
Somebody text me, man, y'all don't remember that this is the same nigga that said you don't ever hear white people talking about white on white violence?
You don't.
A couple episodes ago.
They just don't call it that.
Yeah, they don't call it that.
He don't want to hear black on
No, it's no such thing as black on black crime. It's just crime. That's it.
You don't want to talk about.
You don't want to categorize.
You want to be equal,
Why is black on black crime? Why is black on black? Why is black on black crime the only race-based crime? That's the only we the only ones that got our own race-based crime.
It's not. It's just. It's
I
not.
see
It's
what he's
just
saying.
we're the
I
only
see how
ones
he
that
said it.
we're the only ones that it gets pushed to the front for, because people love to hate our culture, but they love our culture. Period. You
Now
feel
listen,
me? You do though.
Nah, listen, hold on. You want to know the this
Listen, hold on.
Go ahead.
You got Pakistan and India. They go at each other all the time, but they don't call it whatever Eastern whatever Asian.
It's just crime.
Asian on Asian crime. It's just crime. But the fact that they can market the black on black crime the way they can market it is why it's gonna be that way.
I think the black on black crime phrase was created because it's like
Definitely.
like they say it's like, well, our community, we go at each other for like the dumbest shit. But then all of a sudden, when there's these other people fucking with us, everybody want to do all this hesitating. So that's why they say black on black crime, because it's like when y'all do it to yourselves, y'all don't give a fuck about yourselves. But whenever somebody do something to y'all, now y'all expect to give a fuck. It's like it don't make sense. That's why they say the black on black crime.
Black on
That's
black,
how I feel.
black on black.
But
crime.
I get what you saying though. Don't put
Black
a label
black
on us.
crime is a
but
myth.
we kind of did that ourselves.
You know what black on black crime means? Black on black crime means if you go out right now and you steal a lady's purse, that means we're all complicit in that crime. That's black on black crime.
Say that again?
If you go out and steal a lady's purse right now, we're all guilty.
If
For
it
you
was a
stealing
black
that
lady's purse.
Know what I'm
If
saying?
it was a
Yeah, I
black
don't
lady's
think
purse,
it's
that's black on black
lady,
crime.
it's black on black. I
No,
don't
it's not.
think-
It's not
You can't
black on black.
go
It's
steal
just crime.
fucking Tweety's grandma's
It's
purse
just
and be
crime.
black on black crime.
Yeah,
If you
You
go
feel
steal
me?
a white person's purse, what is it? It's a crime, exactly. If you steal a Pakistani person's purse, it's just a crime.
Nah.
There's no black on black crime. It's a myth. They just use that.
Basically, what they saying is us black people should have an uproar. Just 'cause
No,
a
they
white
use
person
that to
killed us.
villainize us.
We should have an uproar
They
every
use
time one of us
no.
get
They
killed.
use that to constantly villainize us.
Cause
White people-
we kill our own niggas every day. We don't be
Hold on, look.
protesting and shit.
So do white people.
Look,
That's
where
what I'm
does-
saying.
we only
Where does
protest when a
most
white
crime-
person hit us.
Hold on, let me say one thing. If you watching the news at home, right, and you see a black person kill a black
Or a
person,
baby.
in your mind, you like, damn, niggas, we gotta do better. When a white person see a white person kill another white person, they be like, damn, I wonder what's for dinner tonight. They don't look at that shit like that. They don't give a fuck.
I
We
feel
shouldn't
like-
care. Crime is crime.
I
Bro.
feel like it's only black on black crime. It only makes sense, it only makes sense when black people kill nah.
Here we go again.
When
You better
Hold on.
get it out. God
Cause
damn
this
me.
shit- I ain't gonna lie. I really be thinking like, bro. My
He
mind
be thinking
going,
in
like,
mid
you feel me?
sentence.
I do. But black on black crime is like it's real, but it's only like because we hold on some real shit. we been through some shit, bro. Like we, as black people, we been through some shit. Of course, white people when they see another white, they never been through shit, so they not gonna get it. So when other black people see black people killing other black people, you feel me? We of course we say, yo, we gotta do better. Nigga, they look at us as fucking apes, nigga, animals, nigga.
I feel like we have to decipher
Every
that a little
race
bit.
has a
but
degenerate
listen,
class. The black degenerate class.
But
None of
we
us
different.
here are
different,
degenerates.
though.
We're not
way
degenerates.
different.
Black on
You know what I'm
black
saying?
crime mean keep that same energy with everybody
Listen.
who do something to black
Yo,
people.
I-
go to the point. Check out the point. Go for it.
None of us have degenerate.
White on
None.
white crime?
We don't. No. That's what I'm saying. It's just
That's
crime.
what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the point
No,
I'm trying
because
to make. It's
the
society.
media
That's how they-
propagates black on black
Yes, they
crime to
yeah.
villainize us.
Real
you know what I'm
shit.
saying? So they don't have to give us stuff that we need because they don't think that we, as a community that we can handle it. You know what I'm saying?
Where
Let
does-
us be our own.
where does a lot of this crime happen at?
What?
In certain areas, right? Where are most of the niggas stationed at?
Yeah,
In
certain
inner
areas.
cities.
Yeah.
There's barely any white people around for it to be anything else on anything else crime. So you gonna get a lot of black on black crime.
No, it's not.
It's a
'cause
lot
no
of
such
niggas
thing.
in one area.
It's
What
just
you mean?
crime.
In Camden, if a nigga kill a nigga, it's just crime to you, right? But it's fucking black on black crime
No,
to
it's
everybody
not.
who give a fuck.
But it's just crime.
You all right?
We
Hey,
we
listen.
can't keep pushing. Listen, there was a program called COINTELPRO that the
Fuck the
FBI
program.
started.
What
Hold
do
on, no,
you
listen.
feel?
No, I'm telling you that the FBI started in the 70s when we had the Black Panther Party and shit like that, and they would put black FBI agents in the Black Panther Party
Drop a bomb
to bring
for the
it down.
scholar.
To bring it down, you know what I'm saying, from the inside out.
Right.
So
right.
they put in these bad ideologies. So that's all this is. It's COINTELPRO. They brainwashed us to say they talking points for them. Every time a black person mentioned black on black crime, we're just saying stuff that the white people can't say. You know what I'm saying?
All
Every
I know
level.
is if I see niggas dying every other day and it's another nigga that's killing them, I'm gonna still say, or at least in my mind, feel like these niggas gotta stop killing
Yeah,
niggas.
but guess what though?
And I know that everybody go around. Everybody got.
Yeah, but
we only
white
gonna
people are
march when a
serial
white person
killers.
kill
do
us.
white
I'm
people
sorry.
gotta stop killing white people? You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes.
We
do look at that as
Everybody gotta
black-
stop killing everybody.
Listen, hold on. When a black person kill a black person,
Unalive.
there's black people killing black people.
It's not a
it's
word.
not senseless.
We ain't gonna
You know what I'm
get the-
saying?
We ain't gonna get the algorithm.
Black people,
Oh,
black
yeah.
people kill black people. A
Unalive.
black
Yeah,
person
say
is killing
unalive
another
for
black person
Unalive.
because they killed somebody they know, or they did something to somebody they know. We not just going out and
All we
killing
ever do
people.
is fuck up around
White
here.
motherfuckers going to churches and shooting the whole church up just because. You know what I'm saying? Like our crimes ain't senseless. You know what I'm saying?
Cassie in the comments want to show some love to Score. She said, "Let him get it out." Like
Drop a bomb
Hey, yo.
for Cassie.
Tell her I said relax herself.
We gonna let him
Drop
get
a
it out,
bomb for
Cass.
Cassie in the comments.
Tell
We
her
gonna
I
let him
said
get it out,
relax
Cass.
herself.
Yo, my boy's an aspiring artist. He gotta watch what he's saying, how he say it.
We gave him.
Somebody said Tory Lanez don't even know how to use
He had
it.
10 minutes a sentence. If he
Look.
ain't get it out by then, it ain't supposed to happen.
Ever since we told him to watch what he say,
What's her name? Cassie Michelle. Shout out to you, Cassie Michelle. We'll drop a bomb for you. Send you
about-
some merchandise.
I'm about to tell you
trying to make
something
sure he
right
say
now,
the
woman.
right words now.
Get you some merchandise.
He real hesitant.
Yeah. All right. So
Knicks
look,
at 7.
we gonna go into this long-winded ass Diddy case today.
Oh, that was a crazy
man.
sentence.
Yeah.
I don't want.
No Cassie.
I said long-winded.
It was just the way it came out.
Long case.
Took a little minute. You gotta get ready. You gotta set the room. You gotta set the room.
That nigga
set
love
the
him.
table.
You want him a Cassie, boy.
Yo, but before we do that, we gotta drop a bomb for Smiley Jones. Drop a bomb.
Burning guitars, baby.
Hef up here wearing that BG.
I mean,
Now, my nigga Smiley just said some wild shit to me the other day. He texted me and told me that we was never slaves and that never happened. What you think?
Ooh, I believe that. In a sense.
Look at Sir.
In a sense. Well, no, not that we
His
wasn't
name
slaves,
Jesus.
but the whole that we was brung here on a boat shit. That's the part. And I was watching a
What shit
video to this,
existed back
and it
there?
made very much sense. It said,
a whole bunch of
it said,
They all had
with the America
they
that
all
we
had
in
Christian
now,
names.
how they all want to make everything off, profit off everything, right?
did we just
With
go
all
from-
these
did we just
plantation
go from Diddy to
houses and all
slavery?
that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Where's these boats?
I got lost.
That apparently
happened?
we was enslaved on.
They're
there.
Did we go
documented.
from the
What do you
long-winded
mean?
Diddy thing to slavery?
Where they at though?
They was
Where
what?
they at though?
Sailboats, like you go to fish.
Oh, all right.
Nah, they wasn't
Little ass
sailboats. They was
sailboats.
they
My bad, I'm
wasn't
answering the
sailboats. They
chats
was
and shit.
huge
That's
ships.
what I'm saying. There wasn't no damn sailboat.
They was ships. They was ships.
Hold on, we really
you
did
can't
was
bring
just
up
talk
one
about
ship.
Huh?
I mean, y'all don't really know because some of them could have been ships. Some of them,
The most- The most ships
some
went
of
to
them could have
Brazil.
been ships. Some of them could have been just runaway
they might not
slaves
be
that
right
just
now.
got little boats and just you feel
So
me,
you
tried to
think
make
we
it
were
across.
slaves?
I mean,
Hell yeah.
I believe
we
both.
slaves.
I believe black people
That's-
were slaves
yeah.
and some were.
Everybody was
Rich
slaves
black people back
at
in
one
the
point
day,
or another.
I think we was definitely slaves. I just feel like
But every
we was
race
already
was
here.
slaves at
Well,
one
no,
We
did
were here.
nobody
There
bring
was
us
indigenous
here, nigga.
black. No,
We
there
were
was
called
indigenous
Moors.
black people, but they
Oh, yeah,
brought
of course,
they
but
brought
I'm
slaves
saying,
here
like,
too.
Like
You know what I'm
the whole what you said the boat shit like
Slave narrative
where
that we
they
need
try to
to
make money off of
get rid of.
everything in our history. So why they
What
not
Mouth
trying to
talking
like
about?
where's the museum boat for us? You feel what I'm saying? We go to the plantation to visit that shit. Got to see the prisons, the jails, and all that shit from slavery. Where the fuck is the boat?
What
I do
boats?
not believe
That they
one
claim
white
they
man
bought motherfuckers.
controls
Why would they
800
have the
people.
boats?
800
Why
black
why the fuck y'all keeping the plantation when y'all killed
The
niggas?
boats weren't American, bro. They were
That
from
don't-
from the Spanish, and they were from the Spanish and the Portuguese.
I'm just
Christopher
saying,
Columbus.
Didn't
Europe.
nobody
They're
bring
from
us
Europe.
to
You know
America.
what I'm saying?
man.
Nah,
We
there was
already here.
European boats was rare. It was really the Spain was really like the number one proponent in transporting slaves to America. You know
Till,
what I'm
can
saying?
you fact check how old this nigga is? Cause he know everything.
Hey, bro, I study my history, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
He's 150 years old.
That's why you here.
I'm telling you,
Nigga
bro.
said, check how old he is.
I knew when I brought this. I knew when me and this nigga had this conversation about getting the podcast going that we struck gold.
This nigga know everything.
Slavery
Him and
existed,
John.
bro. Slavery existed, bro.
All right, let me say this. I believe slavery existed, but not to the point where they try to pursue it.
No.
As in school.
No,
How
you,
they
no,
teach us.
no. You're right. The schools had it wrong. You know why? Because during slavery, there were states that were having all out wars the whole time. You ever saw the movie where there was slavery in Florida? No. You know why? Because there was a war the whole time. The Seminoles and the black
that
Aborigines,
slavery shit was
they was
definitely in
fighting the
certain places.
whole time, bro. To the point that they had to have a treaty, and that's why all the black and Native Americans went to Oklahoma.
Yes.
Cause they gave us Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro. We was turning up everywhere. Don't ever. When Martin Luther King died, then we was turning up in every city, bro.
Martin
I'm
Luther
telling
King
you,
came.
every city, bro.
I told you he
You
was
know,
there.
hey,
Out there.
bro. Listen, do you know why you know what the reason
was
why
there. He was
the
literally
airports
there.
why airports are so strict with their security now? Before you could just go on a plane with anything. They didn't search you at all. No, because during the Black Panther Party, when they was locking up niggas, we was hijacking planes, bro, and flying them to Cuba. We was robbing banks, killing cops, hijacking planes, and flying them bitches to Cuba, bro.
So 2001 had nothing to
Telling
do
you.
with it.
Nah, that's
Yeah,
the best part of our history.
What's her name? Shakur?
The turn up is always the best part of the history.
Talking about slave facts.
Go ahead.
We talking about slavery.
He said slave facts.
The
Come on, Mouth.
slave narrative that I don't fuck with. Nigga, white people did not go to Africa and steal black people as slaves.
No.
They were sold by other black people.
By other
African
In Georgia.
tribes.
Yeah. No. You ever what's
Their
that?
ancestors were owned by black people.
Yeah.
before
You ever
they
saw
owned
that
white
movie, The Woman King?
Yeah.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, for sure.
That tribe was the biggest supplier of slaves ever, bro. To the point where
The
white
king
people
was selling
to the
people.
point where white people was like, yo,
Y'all wildin'.
we all wildin'. It's too much. We don't want no more.
For
Like
sure.
y'all bugging. Like they was vicious, but they would cut people's bottom jaw off and just let them starve to death. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a vicious tribe, bro. I'm telling you, they are the reason. They were the ones. Yeah, they would. Yeah, they would cut your bottom jaw off so you couldn't eat.
Don't
Just let you
forget
live.
getting that
Starve
chat.
to death. Like they was crazy,
That
bro.
nigga said, "I'ma
And
think
they
my
had
way
I
through
forgot
this.
I
I'ma
forgot
drink
what
some."
I forgot what like
Yeah.
they produced something too that they could have made money off of producing something else, but they were just like, nah, fuck it, we just gonna go to other tribes, fight them, kidnap them, and then sell them. That's why Americans, like how we fought for our independence. The reason why is because the warrior class was sent over here. You know what I'm saying? Like they fought in wars they lost, and then they sent the warrior class of people from Africa to the United States. That's why we was turning up like we was turning up. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
Real
saying?
shit, man. They can't fuck with us, man. The problem is we stop fighting.
Real shit, man.
You ain't gonna get nothing solved with no fucking marches and no kumbaya, nigga.
That part.
Never in the history of the world has that ever worked.
That part. How we get off this from Diddy though? Like,
Nah, he started that shit.
I told
No,
y'all
you
niggas
started
we was
that,
gonna
though.
Get into Diddy, but before that, we was going to keep
Whoa.
it on the topic about black on black violence and slavery and all that.
We still slaves, man.
Y'all niggas don't be listening. Y'all sitting right in front of me. Can't
but
hear
technically we
shit.
still is on the Diddy subject
Yeah, we
because
still
apparently
slaves.
Cassie was a slave.
All right, so here we go.
So
We got birth
You
Here we
know.
go.
Y'all watch slavery every Sunday.
So we'll move into slavery a different type of slavery, sex slavery. They say Cassie was a sex slave.
That was a good one.
That bitch
You
was.
know what I mean? They said Cassie was a slave and they used her mouth as a porta potty.
Jesus.
Nah, y'all said some crazy shit earlier.
They said that
Diabolical.
she was giving a bunch of dudes, mopping a bunch of dudes up to the point that she had swords in her mouth and she was getting
She was getting the platinum showers.
STDs and
Fuck a gold
a bunch of bacterial diseases that antibiotics couldn't get away. They say she was drugged out, fiend out on coke, oxy,
Ecstasy.
perk, ecstasy, and that she was
said a lot.
setting up all of the meetings on her personal phone and computer, getting the escorts off a back page
With her credit card.
The escorts, with her credit card, getting the escorts off a back page, getting them off of Craigslist. She was getting dick off Craigslist.
Can I ask y'all a question before y'all get into the details though? How do you look at your girl after that?
Hold on, he looked at her. Hold on, he looked
Ain't
at her.
probably
He
about
looked at her while she was fucking Diddy.
If you a swinger, that's normal.
She said he FaceTimed her.
Hold up.
He said she FaceTimed
That
that
makes
nigga
sense.
while she was fucking Diddy before they got married years ago.
Nah, they was never together though.
No, they wasn't together, but
makes sense,
he
though.
married her after that.
Huh?
Why they was together?
Nah, he was telling her to do
Why
it.
they was together? Why she was with her husband? She cheated on him again with Diddy. Went back. and shit.
Yeah,
But see, this
the
is
Ryan
thing.
Leslie nigga.
No, not Ryan.
No,
Leslie.
her husband that she went
No, I'm
down.
talking about she. All this started when she was with the
Leslie, who
Ryan
took her.
Leslie nigga.
Yeah, in the beginning.
Puppy
Yeah,
Sugar.
in the beginning.
That's what I'm talking about, the beginning.
Sugar and took that Me and You record.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I heard Ryan wrote that song for her.
Nah, he did.
For sure.
He wrote, you know that song,
She
Diamond,
wanted
you know
to
that
be
song
with
Diamond
Diddy.
Girl that he came out with. You're my diamond girl. He wrote that song for her to sing, but she ditched him at the studio session and went out with Puffy, so he recorded the song himself. Like,
Tools with the vocals. Y'all hit the chat. Let him know what y'all thought. You feel me?
yo, Ryan Leslie's my dude, bro. That nigga's a genius, literally, bro.
And let me get this
Hey, yo.
out there for the record. Just because we do not agree to everything what Cassie's saying, do not mean we condone Diddy.
Listen,
Just letting that know.
I
We do
did-
not
hey,
condone Diddy.
earlier,
A
I
lot
did-
of people getting this misconstrued
hey,
now.
I said
Fuck
earlier,
that nigga.
I said earlier, men, we had the capacity to call other men out on their bullshit and hold them accountable. Puffy's a piece of shit for beating
Yes.
that girl the way
Yes,
he did.
Absolutely.
But he did not sex traffic that woman.
No, he did
And that's
not.
what he's on trial for.
If
Absolutely.
Diddy guilty, then Hugh Hefner is guilty
Shit.
too. Goddamn.
I'll pay. Hey, listen, I'll let my girlfriend beat me for 10 years for 20 million.
They went to the
My girl-
mansion and
my
had
girl-
her
yeah.
already there.
All
He
on
was
top
the
of
one
him.
sex
They
trafficking,
was there.
and he was.
She said that he whooped her ass after a night of fucking at the Playboy Mansion.
If these bitches
He
wanted
beat her
old
over-
ass
he
Hugh
beat her over
Hefner,
not making scrambled eggs the right way.
Bro,
if these bitches
Hugh-
wanted old ass white Hugh Hefner, why wouldn't they want the black Hugh Hefner
Listen.
and Diddy? And he was lit at the time.
Hugh Hefner was
Come on
pimping
now.
and sex
Come
trafficking in the public eye, and they was paying him.
He
for
was
it.
reverse sex
And this
trafficking.
nigga was old.
He was flying niggas
Tell
in
me
the
they
fuck
want Diddy who could
bitches
actually
in the
fuck
fuck
them the way they
niggas.
wanted to.
Like he
No
was.
Diddy. Just
Hugh
saying.
Hefner was that dude.
And y'all
Just
put
saying.
that in the magazine and held it
Nah,
up high.
if you if you Google incidents
Right.
that
Nigga had
happened
his
in the
own
Playboy
network.
Mansion,
One mic.
some weird shit come up too. Incidents that happened in the Playboy
Oh, yeah.
Mansion,
Yeah, for
all
sure.
type of shit come up.
All the way
Rape
back from the
allegations,
fucking,
all
like,
type of shit.
50s
I
and
mean,
60s.
sorry, grape allegations, all types of stuff.
So listen to this.
Beep that out.
So what's the craziest thing y'all heard from the trial? Of
Come on, we all
Yeah,
know what
nah.
the craziest
The
thing
craziest
is.
thing that I heard from all this is the simple fact that
The
you trying to
I
be
don't
like
say
this
that word.
super victim, but it's like if there was no text messages between you and Diddy, then maybe it would be believable. But it's like, bro, where the fuck was you at when you was texting him? But if you was so much in danger, why the fuck you ain't text for help? You texting this nigga told, I got sores in my mouth, bitch. Why don't you go to the police?
Not even that. She came back.
That's why they think you against women. You out here calling her a bitch all types of shit.
Some
Fuck that bitch. I'm from Trenton. Fuck that bitch.
Oh, you one of them.
Listen.
I'm from.
Listen.
You one of them. I'm from niggas.
some captives end up caring about they fucking their
Nigga.
abusers, which
Oh,
is
here
weird.
you go.
Nigga,
Yo,
she signed the
hey,
NDA,
we got a
nigga.
violin? We got a violin? We need a violin, man. We need a violin for this nigga. He talk about
Listen.
he talk about Stockholm syndrome.
You can play that shit till it breaks.
You talk
It's
about
just-
Stockholm
but it's
syndrome.
just been too many cases of that shit. You
Too
feel
many
me?
cases. What you mean?
What's that? What's that?
Where
Stockholm
the-
syndrome
where
is
the
when you
captive
fall in love
is-
with your captors.
Not even
They say we did that when we
so
were slaves.
say so
Yeah,
fall
exactly.
in love. It's just like
They say that's why we
you
love
in so
white
much
people
fear
so
that you don't even know that
White
you
women.
you just giving in now. I feel like you know what I mean.
I feel like that's true too, but I just feel like you left twice, like, and then you like,
Like 8 times.
oh well.
You said,
see,
you
well,
said that on
well,
the
I
net.
saw I was aware of twice, but if that was the case of 8 times. It's like,
Bruh,
yeah,
she
girls
left-
can get brainwashed. Like, don't get me fucked up. I know that's possible. I just feel like at the time, like Cassie was on top of her shit too at that time. Like you wasn't she wasn't like no Beyonce or nothing.
Nah,
Like
she
that.
wasn't
Not
nothing.
saying
I got a woman in the
but
chat
like,
that said she liked it.
Had a little buzz,
That was
you
before
know
her
what I'm
though.
saying?
That was
What?
Ryan Leslie. That was
What?
Ryan
A
Leslie. That was
woman in the
before
chat
Diddy.
said
The chat said
she
what?
feels like Cassie liked it at first, and then Diddy got carried away with it.
Let's go, chat. Drop
Hey,
a bomb for the
shout out
women
to
in the
you.
chat. Shout out to you.
I
Yo,
think Cassie
drop-
saw opportunity
drop it
and took advantage of it, and whatever came with it, came with it.
drop
I
another
feel like-
bomb real quick.
I feel like this is brung up now because maybe Cassie was jealous of Young Miami.
Hold it
situation.
down. Hold it down. We're not
No,
getting there.
that money
Drop a
ran
bomb.
out.
Drop a bomb.
That too.
That's what Kid Cudi car sound like when Diddy blew it up.
Nah, Diddy definitely did too much, bro.
Yo, Diddy blew this nigga car up out this bitch. He was in love too, but you know, it
Word.
hurt.
That nigga choked Wale over the
Y'all
balcony.
remember that video of Diddy? Y'all remember that video of Diddy back in the day when the airplane was landing and the cops was chasing him on the airport runway? He was in the Benz driving. It was a whole bunch of cops
backwards
chasing
and
All
him.
about the Benjamins, right?
Yeah,
Is it? I
I
think.
think it was.
It was him and Big.
The cops were chasing him.
Oh,
He
yeah,
already
yeah,
knew
yeah,
that's how his life was gonna go.
But, you know, beating up a woman is bad though. So we would
Yeah, beating up.
make
a
sure we
woman is
repeat
crazy.
that, cause like motherfucker, we do not condone Diddy.
Yeah,
Just
but
saying.
Don't be sarcastic about it. Be real.
No,
about
I
it.
ain't being
Like,
sarcastic.
we don't
Beating on a
condone-
woman is bad.
we
But
don't
at the
condone
same
bullshit.
time, don't drag it though with this sex trafficking shit, bitch, when you want it to be down.
Nah,
Nah,
Don't
this the
drag
thing,
it.
though. This the
She a
thing,
coward.
though. Real quick, hold it down. Hold it down.
Yeah.
One mic. This the thing.
she a coward.
She said they said that she was on major drugs and they was fiend out. So after like a week of having a super drug binge and just having free calls for like 3 days, they would try to just fuck it, show up in the red carpet, go to the studio, act like ain't nothing happened, stop doing all them drugs for a little bit, have withdrawals, start beating each other the fuck up, then text each other later and be like, "You want to have sex now?"
Yeah, but she was texting Diddy. She was texting Diddy like, "Yo, when we gonna be more than just sex? Like, I want more from you. I want all of
Well,
you."
that's
You
because
know
he
what I'm
started
saying?
fucking and leaving.
But that's what
Yeah,
I'm
and that's 'cause
saying.
he told her
Y'all,
that Kim Porter was the love of his life.
y'all factoring out that they still human. You feel me? She was probably really in love with this nigga. You feel
Yeah,
me?
we not
On
factoring
some
that
like
out at all.
nah, but on some
That's
shit
it.
like where like she was so
That's
in
a great
love,
point.
she signed the NDA because she already did. She was already down. She like, all right, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm about to. You feel me? And Diddy
Was it
probably-
in love or in
Yeah.
fear?
But we can't just
Because she said she was.
Maybe
she
both.
Said, she said she was scared.
Maybe it was yeah.
Nobody did her wrong though.
Talk your mic. Talk your mic.
Like, yeah, she may have been dumb for signing the NDA, but that don't mean that she wasn't aware of what the fuck she was doing.
Her
though.
NDA got her 20 million.
Like,
Not dumb as
You
shit.
know, women blind with their
Nah,
like
that's true.
they don't even
Y'all on a slippery slope.
Yo, so here we go.
and we love our
So,
women. I'm just saying.
We gotta bring some women in.
That
to talk
y'all
this.
know
I
women.
love
Another
my
hat.
women.
Yeah.
Don't let these
For sure.
one-sided brain people tell you that we think different. We love.
I love
our
women too. I love
okay?
women too.
Fuck
Don't you-
outta here. We just not no yes men to shit. Okay.
Hey, yo, fuck love. Love gonna get you killed.
To all the women in
Nigga.
the chat,
I don't know what he talking about.
tools are still
Listen,
up.
heroin ain't got nothing on love, nigga. Cocaine is a hell of a drug, nigga, but it ain't got nothing on love, nigga.
Word.
You want to look up what's the most deaths about? Love triangles, wives cheating,
Tupac
husbands
said it,
killing
man.
them.
That's how niggas die, man.
Fuck everything else, nigga. Love is the most
Bitches
dangerous
pop
thing in
out.
the world, bro.
Niggas get mad. Niggas start dying.
I'm telling you, nigga. I'd rather motherfucker hate me than love me. Shit.
That's that poison line.
Then line between love and hate, man, and fries and shakes. Them? I'm telling you, love will get you killed, man. Y'all
There's
niggas
a line
going.
between fries and shakes.
Y'all niggas.
It's a little bit punani, man.
Y'all niggas gonna understand. Love don't mean nothing. That
Yo,
shit-
the chat said, I don't know, I'm confused because after all that shit was done to her, she said she doesn't hate him.
Right.
So why testify against him? You know what I mean? They if she
Why
wasn't
did any of this
subpoenaed-
come up?
If she wasn't subpoenaed to testify against him, it was no point.
Right.
It was no
I think it's
point
on that
of
too,
saying
I
that.
think.
You feel me? It was no point of saying that.
I got a
She had to
personal
say
chat.
it. She had to say it. She had to say it. She was, they was gonna charge her too.
So that's why. They was gonna charge her for being his number 2.
Yeah.
He got a RICO.
For conspiracy, yep.
You feel me? He got a RICO charge, so they was gonna have her as the number 2. She was booking all the shit off
Yep.
her. The money trail lead back to her.
She was recruited.
Did y'all remember that one
He could've
video?
been smart enough to make that happen.
Oh, he
on
did it.
purpose.
He definitely.
Do
was,
y'all
for
remember
sure.
that one video when he was on Carisha Please? When he was talking, they going viral clip saying when she asked him, the people want to know how long can you go?
Who the fuck is
Right?
Carisha?
Young Miami.
Oh,
They asked
irrelevant bitch.
how long can you go? He like, you answer it. She started giggling.
Irrelevant
No, the
bitch.
people want to know. He said, you answer it. And when she answered it, she said, oh, he'll never know how to stop. Yo, I was like, he never stopped. But she saying this all laughing and da-da-da. You feel me? So it's like she's saying that, but then you sitting up here coming like this was on some force shit when she's sitting here saying like, bitch, he letting it be known he like to fuck all goddamn day.
Not in that, she had got called out because
Like-
she was under like some bad bitch picture, like trying to recruit her.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
seen that.
So,
And then she got on Twitter one time arguing with somebody, which that was the only thing that was kind of gonna get Diddy fucked
but
up.
her music career wasn't
She
going.
threatened another girl on Twitter with some shit that she'd be like, fuck out of here or something before I had Diddy make somebody piss in your mouth or some shit like that.
I tell niggas all the time.
Yo, they said that she had the escort from Craigslist and Diddy and somebody else all in the room at one time.
No,
just
he said,
sitting
eat my
over
pussy.
pissing
That's
her
what
in
she
the
said.
mouth.
And then she stopped the nigga and told him he wasn't doing it right.
This sounds like a Boondocks episode. That's
No,
crazy.
Diddy is wild.
Then
This
she
is a movie.
said, then they
This is
said,
a movie
then
shit.
She said, hey yo, look. Then she said,
I like what I like.
then she said Diddy used to sit back in the corner in the cut and make her describe how the nigga balls and everything look. Pause.
This nigga's different.
Then she said.
This might hear about Trump.
Then she said Diddy used to ask her to scoop the shit out.
This
Another
nigga's
nigga
different.
Load out and wipe it on his
This
nipples.
crazy.
I was done
I
that.
was
Yo, the more shit that come out, I just be wondering,
go away.
why is she saying this shit?
That's the platinum.
Like you
shower.
trying to
Fuck the
win
gold
something?
shower.
You trying to win a case?
Yo, I'm like, yo, this
But you
nigga
saying too
dirty
much.
nigga.
Who's saying too much?
Cassie,
She
like
ain't got no choice.
I feel like
She might as well
when she
lie.
said the whole
She
he
can't.
FaceTime me one time while we was, why did they need to know that?
If she lied in that,
Like,
immunity
why do they
goes.
need to know that your man, who's now your husband now?
How are you looking at your girl after she revealed all
Bitch, I'm not looking at that bitch.
Her husband walked out like twice.
I'm not looking at
And
her.
then he
He
made a
walked out the
statement.
courtroom. Yeah, he
And
walked
then
out.
he made a statement recently saying like, yeah, I didn't walk out because I was ashamed of Cassie. I'm proud of her. She's a hero for saying what she's saying.
Yeah,
Blah,
he
blah,
probably
blah.
talked.
She's a hero.
He probably
Cassie
talked her-
said
he
she
probably talked
stayed-
her into trying to get that 30
He
million.
talked her into it for sure.
That's why.
Because
That's
she
why.
left with the help. He was the help.
That's why Diddy
She
said he
left
ain't want him in the
you
courtroom.
You feel me? She left with him and realized quick that she wasn't gonna live the lifestyle she been used to living because she ain't make no money, no real bread with
Oh,
Diddy.
no type of
And then-
ever.
Right.
And then he put Young Miami right in position. Podcast, music going out of control.
I'm telling you, she was
They
jealous,
going on
bro.
All the interviews together. Young Miami getting pissed on the internet, telling everybody she let Diddy piss on her.
She never said that.
No, she ain't say Diddy, but she definitely
She
did
said
say
she like
golden
getting pissed on.
showers.
But I mean,
She like go to showers.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know she talking
we,
about.
we,
I know
we,
she- but she
we
was
all
on
know she
trial.
talk about Diddy
She
now.
on trial for pissing on people. It ain't
it wasn't
Cavs
him.
no more.
It wasn't Diddy.
It wasn't R. Kelly, nigga.
Kelly trial. Damn.
It wasn't Diddy. Pissing.
This shit make R. Kelly look like a saint.
Listen,
This shit make R. Kelly like a
He
saint.
hired.
This nigga
The
doing a
strings
lot.
of Diddy hired.
This
Cassie said.
nigga hiring
say-
niggas.
They say the way Cassie had the motherfucking, the way Diddy had the rooms looking was like a music video.
I believe it. This
Porn
nigga-
set.
Full
A porn
porn
set.
set.
Remember that big ass
They
mattress?
said it was a full. They say it was a full.
He had a
fucking
couch in the
production.
bedroom.
Nah, he was
They
renting
said he lived
the
the
top.
swingers
He rented the
lifestyle.
top floor
Backyard.
hotel. Was at the whole
Nigga
top
had a
floor
whole-
hotel. He rented
He
out.
had a whole
He
bed.
had a whole bed in
and
the
the grass.
backyard, bro,
Yeah.
covering his whole
Chris
backyard.
Brown was
Say
joking on
Chris
it.
Brown jumping.
They
on
tried.
that.
They tried to drag Chris
He
Brown.
had a
Chris
tub.
Brown didn't want to get up
He
that
didn't wanna
bitch.
get up there, Lou.
He dragged that nigga up there like, come on, man, get up here.
Diddy,
Started dancing.
Chris Brown was all
Diddy
nervous,
off the
like,
hook,
"Fuck,
man.
I'm about to be on the blogs tomorrow and
Right.
shit. Like,
Free Diddy.
A fabulous moment.
yes, my
This nigga said
big
free
ass
Diddy.
bed, big ass bed
Free that
outside
man.
in the backyard.
Hey yo,
Big as shit.
Tool just said free Diddy.
Too much freakness. My dad be walking around the crib talking shit about Diddy like, this nigga's a fucking freak. Like, he said that girl that was with him, she a fucking freak too. They both need to be locked up.
For being a freak.
No, for both of them wasting our time. We don't need to hear this shit.
It's entertainment.
She's saying a lot, which was making me think like, how are you expecting to win?
Hey yo, one mic.
He got sentenced.
One mic, y'all.
I don't even know what they
Where-
possibly
where
give
we
it
at?
Diddy
What
if he
y'all
would
niggas on?
lose. I don't know.
We on whatever you want. What's up?
Alright, bet.
Let's talk about DDG. Fuck it.
Yeah, DDG. Right now he can't see his son. Hallie about to go to Italy for 2 months and take the baby with her.
Free DDG.
DDG, they say DDG slammed her face up against the steering wheel, chipped her tooth,
I don't know nothing about it.
ripped her
Me
all
neither.
up, all that shit.
I heard that was like those was like pictures and shit.
That
from
was grounds
a
that she
while
got
ago
for
that
it.
she, you know what I'm
That was
saying?
grounds
This
she
was
got
some shit
for
from a
it.
year ago. They
Yeah,
said
it was like recent.
they saying she was covering it up and keeping it on the
Man,
low.
she could have
type
got
shit.
hurt on the movie set.
Yeah, but she took all that shit to the police, got a restraining order,
Trying to
and
set that man up.
and now he can't see his
Listen,
son.
I'm gonna shut up when it
She
comes to.
said he can only
Go ahead.
see his son 3 days a week, 3 to 4 days a week, 6 hours a week. Though 6 hours a week total with a
How'd she get that
supervised. And she wants sole custody.
That's what pisses
How
me
she
off.
get that power?
Why do he need supervised
She the
vision
female.
with his kid? Why he need supervision with his kid? But the nigga was going on
They
live.
don't give a fuck about that. They give a fuck
They
about
gave
who
her
that baby
sole
gonna
My
be with.
babies is with me right now.
She petitioning for sole
My
custody.
baby's not on my baby mom.
She going on tour.
Who's she?
Bailey, whatever. She going on tour
Oh.
overseas, so she gonna be gone for 2 months. She ain't gonna be able to see his kids.
What the baby gonna be at?
With nannies and shit. The nigga could be home with his dad with his dad on live. You about to have him backstage.
That's not.
With
She
earplugs
probably got,
in.
she
the
got
judge
people to
should
take
allow
care of
that
that
to happen
baby.
because that's not kid friendly.
She's rich. She got somebody. She got a nanny.
I
or
think they
something.
just drag in the
That's
fact
for the child.
that she's a positive, because before all this, we looked at her as a positive, celebrity.
woman.
And I'm not saying she's not, but at the same time, we all know that most of that bitterness come from the bougie ones.
As a kid.
And she is bougie. Now, I'm not saying that his actions of abuse, I'm gonna shut up about that. I don't know. But I don't believe just because you have a problem with the mom, and if you get into an abuse shit with the mom, do not
This
mean
is
that you
coming
are a
from a
bad
father.
dad, bro.
I think she started
Leave
her.
that man and his father relationship with his son. Like, unless you seen shit that show that he putting your son in harm's way. I mean, however I say that, you know what I mean? Unless you got, red flags to see that, don't tie y'all personal shit to the kid.
I don't know. He do seem like that type though.
He seemed
I mean,
like
did
he
a lot
made him
of-
seem
and
sassy.
a lot of
He
his
definitely
past-
seems
a
like
lot
I'm
of his
talking like
past
the bitches now.
relationship. Yeah, a lot of his past relationships, he had history of abuse.
Being like weirdo.
That's why I said I'm not
I mean,
speaking on
that's why
that.
We gotta
I
have
just
women. We gotta get some women on the pod to talk that side of it because they pay attention to shit like that. Speaking of kids,
but
Women,
hold on,
I
before
need
you
some
get off of
women
that,
to call me a narcissist.
Before
please.
what did you just say?
Please
You said
come
women
on.
pay attention and stuff like that, and women do pay attention to a lot of things. They like detectives with
Detail.
certain shit like that. So my thing is like, you can't tell if you could tell if your child gonna be potentially in harm of a James just because you got a problem with the dad. That don't mean nothing. I know personally people, not saying they right now, y'all, but I know some niggas that done slap the shit out they baby mom, but they a great ass fucking dad.
Yeah, but did they slap the shit out of their baby mom in front of the kid?
Right.
Did they beat her up in front of the kid numerous times?
Will he possibly beat his girlfriend up that he got around her in front of his kids?
That's not
You know what I'm
cool
saying?
either.
I'm
that's
not saying
that's
that's
not.
cool.
No, listen,
I'm not
listen.
saying
That's
that's
not
cool.
being a good dad. It's not being a good parent.
If you
That's
hit
not
a
a good-
kid,
shouldn't
that's a
see
bad
that.
role
if
model.
you
you're
hit
right,
if
but
you hit a woman, you don't deserve nothing.
that's a bad
Nigga,
role
you don't
model.
deserve
But
to
my
see your
thing is this.
kids. You don't deserve
If you
nothing.
going to
nigga.
court to the point where y'all not being around
See, I
each
stick
other,
up for
and
women,
y'all
too.
problem is with each other.
See, I'm Mr.
You're not
Right is
around
right.
him. He is asking for his son. and he
I'm
being
Mr.
on
Right is
stream.
right, wrong is wrong.
You feel me? They just on the stream and he's with his son. Now I'm not saying he's asking to come to the family functions and all that to be around you. All right, fuck all that, bitch. It's strictly you and your son. Don't worry about me, what I got going on. Da 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 da.
There's
That's
too many,
just how
fa-
I
right
too
is
many
right.
factors we don't
But
know.
Wrong is wrong.
I take care of my kids. I don't hit women. We lit. So fuck out of here.
I'm Mr. Right is right, wrong is wrong. I don't care. I don't care about man, woman. If a motherfucker right, they wrong, they wrong. Period. If you beat on a woman, you don't deserve nothing that you think you did.
My problem is you gotta give him the chance to prove
It's
his-
innocent, right? Like, damn. That's
just taking
that's why I hate the
his kid
court
from off the
system.
rip, without
Yeah,
saying
off his word of mouth.
I just feel like when you talking about you going out with
Crazy.
another nigga
So
with
do you
my
think they
baby,
had good
bitch, you
chemistry
better
or
expect
bad?
some type of
DDG
negative
Tyler
response
Perry.
from me.
Think
Maybe
they
not
had
me
good
beating your ass,
chemistry or bad?
but
Man,
bitch, I'm gonna say
listen,
something.
The most common misconception that has us cooked as a generation is that we think that lust is love.
Yeah, that's
You know
some
what I'm
real
saying?
shit. That's some real shit.
That's the problem.
I learned
All
that
this
lesson
shit,
myself.
Lust is the number one killer of relationships, man. Because once that shit wear off, I'm gonna go a little science real quick though. But the human body lets off pheromones when you with the opposite sex. These pheromones attract you to that person. You know what I'm saying? And it clouds your vision and a little bit, and it clouds your. That's why you ever have sex with a girl, you look down and you know she's not that good looking, but you look at her, you be like, God damn, this bitch look pretty as hell right now. That's because it's the pheromones that's letting off. You know what I'm saying? It's the pheromones that's letting off, right? But listen, the pheromones take about 3 years to go away. So that's why most marriages or most relationships.
Till fact check
they
this
go-
shit.
Yeah, go ahead, look it up. Most marriages, you ever heard of the 7-year itch?
No.
Oh, see, that's what it is. Most
Sound like an STD.
most
Right.
nah, most
7-year itch.
most relationships in marriage they fade after about 7 years. You look up the divorce rate. most divorces-
What was that? So Till can fact check it. You said 3 years for the pheromones to
yeah,
wear off.
Yeah, human pheromones that we let off.
7 years.
Yeah,
Lust
it take about 3 years for them to
Lust
wear off.
versus love.
You know what I'm saying? That's why them first couple years is the honeymoon phase. Everything is peachy keen. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? Lust don't make you like a motherfucker because they make you stay the motherfucker because they snore. You know what I'm saying? Lust
Yeah.
don't make you you know, stay with a chick who got an attitude problem around everybody else, but she cool around you. Love do that. Love is being able to be with somebody despite the shit you hate about them. That's love. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, Tools.
We don't care about that.
This is a single man, ladies and gentlemen.
Up in here, man.
Cause guess what?
You just said love don't exist.
Love don't.
Yeah, Dr. Love there, man.
I said fuck love. Yeah, fuck love. But for real.
Ooh, what the Bible say? Love is patient, love is kind, love is da-da-da.
And the Bible ain't shit either. I don't want to go through that. I don't want to go to the Bible.
Come on, Till.
The Bible ain't.
Here comes
fucking-
Till with the fact check.
Bible works.
Till with the facts.
Say it with your chest, Till. Speak up.
Give her the mic.
Here goes Till with the deal. Let's go. Tell us what it is.
So you're saying 3 years for pheromones to kick in?
Wear off.
To wear off.
Yeah.
Oh man.
My apologies. Hold on.
All Till's with the skills. She on the mic though. We here.
Let me know, man.
Shout out to Teals, you know what I'm saying? The knowledge when we ain't got it, you're.
Always want to Google me. Niggas always want to Google too.
Yeah, y'all usually don't get to see Till like that, but she is our
Shit.
Till is our
Say
resident
hello,
female
you're.
in the
Keep
building.
it nice and
Yeah,
cute.
I had you pinned down one day, I thought, and then she Googled that shit. She Googled that shit, you was right.
Let's go, Till. Egregious.
Hey, y'all wildin' on this podcast.
I didn't catch it, but he said, I had you pinned down.
One night, and he was like,
I said one time.
That don't make
Hey,
no
that's a
sense.
wild
Alright,
motherfucker.
alright,
Go ahead, Till.
Alright, it says here, pheromones don't last anywhere near 3 years. They don't stay active in the body or on surfaces for more than
Hold on,
hours
what was
of
the first
day.
part?
Speak up and slow down, please. You college educated.
Not that smart, but
Yes.
Yes, you are.
You know how to spell pheromone.
Drop a bomb.
Right, me too.
Drop a bomb for Till. 2 more.
okay.
It ain't PH.
Till.
P-H-E-R-O.
See?
He spelled
PH.
pheromones with an F.
I did too. Shit.
Okay.
Thank
Says
you,
here.
New Hanover Township School.
Pheromones don't last anywhere near 3 years. They don't stay active in the body or on surfaces for more than hours or days, depending on the context, because there's 2 different ones, one for colognes and one for your body. We're talking about the body. The natural human pheromones, says here, these are constantly produced, broken down by your body. They don't accumulate or linger for years. They're part of ongoing biological process. After
You 10 and 1.
You was wrong.
You 10 and 1.
It says while the my bad.
Yeah.
It says while the existence and
You
and
can't
role
fact
of
check the fact
pheromones
checker.
in humans are still being debated. Some studies suggest that certain compounds, particularly some word I don't know and another word I don't know, may play a role in human attraction and social cognitive. No, cognition.
Cognito-ish.
Social cognition. These compounds are linked to male and female attraction, respectively. Research suggests that these compounds may influence social behavior and emotional response, especially in sexually related situations.
What's the time frame?
You know what I'm saying?
Till said it does not last 3 years.
So
It's
each
10
week,
and 1.
each
No, it
week
do
we gonna
last
have
three-
a
it don't-
tools
it-
versus
no,
tills
it do.
competition.
Because listen, what she's saying is this. Now, what she's
Tools
saying.
versus
Now,
tills.
listen, what she's saying is, if me and the girl, if we did it while we interacting with each other, the pheromones they're going back and forth. But once I go home and she goes home, the pheromones they go away.
So
But every
happens
time
when
we back
people
with each other-
pheromones make it, when people pheromones get mixed up with each other, and then that attraction happens, what's normally the situation that's supposed to occur after that?
Sex.
After that,
Marriage.
The Google Gaga puppy love dates.
no, after all of that,
Oh, after all that.
what's that intercourse attraction supposed to result in?
Oh, it results in you
A
being
baby?
It-
Exactly.
Oh,
So we'll move on to
I don't have kids. So.
we'll move on to kids. Yes, you did, nigga. You stepfather of the year. Fuck
Yeah,
you
that don't
talking
gotta
about,
do with
nigga.
no-
Stepfather's hero. Stepfather's hero. That nigga pull up on you, take care of your kids for a few years, Knock you upside your
For a
head.
few years.
Knock you upside your head with some thoroughbred, and then walk off on your ass.
No, I
on your
did.
king
I
of the
was
couch.
a stepfather for like 20 years one time. So.
He said one time.
That nigga
How
said
old
20
are
years,
you?
like, what the fuck, nigga? It's like,
This nigga LeBron age. I
Yeah,
told
he
you,
older
him
than
and
LeBron at this point,
graduated
nigga.
At the same time.
he older than LeBron granddad at this
LeBron
point,
was
man.
my little nigga.
You older than LeBron?
He said I was a
Yeah.
stepdad for 20 years at one point.
He older than LeBron.
I used to put
Fuck, you
LeBron in
80?
headlocks and shit when he was a freshman.
Tools is a wizard.
Nerd up. We
This
created the
nigga
line
old young
dance.
face.
Word is
Nigga nicknamed Young Face.
Word is
You
born.
know a nigga named Old Face. This nigga named
Young
Young
Face.
Face.
Listen, I've been around long enough to know better.
Drop a bomb for Old Face.
But
Shout out to Face and shout out his brother Rob.
Fuck
too.
Lust,
Those
man.
are my niggas. Hey yo, so listen. I saw a video where this dad had to ground his kid, put him on punishment.
Ooh, I know what you about to
Do
say.
you know what his punishment was?
Yeah.
He cut his hair.
He had to do 20 Drew Hills.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, we
I
ain't seen
thought
the same
you were
video
talking
then.
Oh, you talking about the
Oh,
Will
I thought
Mills
you were talking
thing.
about that video.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
So
about.
what are you talking about there?
It's this comedian named Will Mills that made his son do the dance moves from a Drew Hill show.
The little bounce they be doing.
video.
tell me.
Yeah. He made him do a bunch of them jokes.
So you want to be a clown in school, huh? The little boy was like this.
He was mad as
No, that's not
How
it.
you
He said,
doing?
"What is it? Tell me what is it?" He about to cry his shit.
God.
He said, "You better do that shit right. You want to be at school being a class clown? Let's
Yeah,
go."
well, I don't know what you talking
Tell
about.
Y'all shit was hard.
He said,
Y'all
"You
shit
want to
was
get an
hard.
ass whooping or you
My
want to
shit
do
was a
these?" He
little bit
said,
more
"Ass
dry than
whooping."
that.
Some serious shit.
Hey, yo, my
Kid got murdered.
My topic a little bit more shy than that. I mean, a little bit more dry than that. They just made the little nigga go outside.
That's a super punishment, right?
He
I
said-
like that punishment.
He
Nigga.
said,
Shit, let's play
he
ball.
said, the dad said, you stay. He said, but mostly all my friends told me that when they get on punishment, they gotta stay inside. The dad said you like to stay in the house. So your punishment is go outside. He told that little nigga go play knock knock zoom zoom or something.
Hey, yo.
Ding dong. He said
That
ding
nigga
dong
probably
dick.
scared.
He
Shit
rather
outside.
did the Drew Hills and stay in the house.
He told that nigga
Listen.
to go outside.
Daddy,
and
can I
play.
just do this instead, please?
But you know that these kids don't like to go outside. These kids want to sit in the
They don't
crib,
play the game
watch
all day.
Other kids play with toys on YouTube.
Bro, punishment never lasted in my mom crib, dog.
I had
We
to
be on
tell.
punishment, we be in the crib annoying the hell out of her.
For
Like,
real.
y'all get the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
outside.
Fuck you talking about?
I had to buy my nephew
I take my kids game.
a
They in my
PS5
face having fun with me.
because he just was watching
What
people
the
play him.
fuck?
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm gonna buy you one so you can play him yourself, weirdo. You on YouTube watching somebody play PS5.
Weirdo, right.
I love you.
You
I love
gonna
you,
catch
nigga.
a hook when he get you see that nigga. Yo.
I love you, little nigga.
Hey yo, so we about to wrap it up. So I think this time for us to take a moment for our sponsor. Drop a bomb for Taboli, gyros and falafel. If you tired of that regular taste, drop a bomb for him.
That was
If you feel like them burgers is fucking up your waist, drop a bomb on them. If you feeling like every time you go to the gym, your big ass ain't in shape,
Drop a bomb.
to Bowley, gyros and falafel. Get you right. Try that NYC Bowl. The Knicks is in the Eastern Conference playoffs. Championship.
It's all them snacks giving you a big back.
Drop a bomb.
Are you on the way home? Are you on the way home and don't feel like cooking?
Go to Taboli Gyros Falafel on East End Road in Cherry Hill, New
I'll
Jersey,
drink
right
to
by the
that.
Starbucks. Slide up on Taboli and go get some gyros and falafels. You ready for that halal taste? That shit'll have you feeling real in shape. And trust me, you
And
will
have a
not
piece of
regret
the
it.
Middle
Ask them
East.
for the luxury group discount. And thank us later.
Tell them Luxy
Let
sent
them
you.
know Luxy
Right.
sent ya.
And fellas, if you're looking to spend $20 instead of $200, go get you a gyro, you heard? You know what I'm saying?
If you want
So-
25 for 8,
Hey, yo.
Wait a minute.
Yo, we don't condone nothing.
Hey, yo.
We don't condone nothing. Hey, yo, we
I was
gonna
talking
end-
about eating for one instead of
we
two.
gonna end on a godly note. Shout out to the new pope. The new pope is the first American pope ever. He's from Chicago and he went to Villanova.
Oh, that's not gonna work out.
Yeah, right.
Shout out.
He from the south side of Chicago, O Block.
Is he
Oh
black?
man.
Hey,
And no, he white. And then he went to Villanova.
hey.
He went to Philly and Villanova.
Who the fuck is this? Mark Wahlberg?
Hey,
Bitch, like,
hey,
what the
shout
fuck?
out to that devil, man.
Hey
Nigga
yo.
said a white guy from Southside. Oh shit.
Yo, bro,
Cut the cameras off. Cut the cameras.
yo, bro,
Cut the
we
cameras.
don't condone nothing he just said.
I do.
Hey yo.
Wait, what did he say?
He the devil. Yeah.
He tripping.
Yeah, all right. I'm tripping.
Shit, I don't know nothing about
We don't
none of
wanna
that.
They packing up fast.
We don't want to get to the fantasy.
We knocking cameras over and shit. They about to cancel us.
We don't want to get into that. That's a whole nother thing.
Bro, don't get us canceled.
Don't do that,
Cancel
bro.
us. This is Team Chemistry. This is another episode of the Luxury Group Podcast.
We go.
Love y'all. We out.
Deuces.
That's what he got to try to warn you.